did as long as I promised to help him. I said, as long as I ain't going to spell.
We'll try this again. Wearing number 9 for Westland, Megan Anderson. Number 16, Rachel Black. Number 1, Brittany Bryant. Junior, number 20, Molly Davis. Freshman, number 12, Daniela Escamilla. Number 18, Sarah Evans. Number 17, Leona Garcia. Number 22, Tabitha Green. Number 2, Brittany Greenhall. Number 7, Alex Hurd. Number 19, Kelly Johnson. Junior, number 14, Jennifer Jones. Freshman, number 11, Jessie Jones. Number 13, Hannah McNamara. Number 8, Melissa Nazareth. Number 15, Melanie Pierce. Number 5, Lindsay Pignatelli. Number 10, Bethany Rockwell. Number 4, Heather Salis. Senior, number 6, Stephanie Sanzo. Number 21, Stephanie Stubbs. And number 3, freshman Stephanie Townsend. Westland is coached by Rhoda Hallman and Mike Blakely. And now for the home team, the London Lady Red Raiders. Senior, goalie and sometimes number 3, Chelsea Beathard. Senior, number 7, midfielder Alex Carabin. Sophomore defender, number 16, Sarah Doyle. Sophomore, number 19, midfield defender, Gareth Fowler. Also playing in the midfield, sophomore, number 2, Ashley Hodges. Wearing number 21, senior forward, Rachel Hauser. Sophomore, 00, midfield and defender, April Isaacs. Number 15, freshman, Amy Johns. Forward, number 4, freshman, Althea Lamberson. Lauren Mack, wearing the number 9 shirt. Sophomore, Jillian McLean. Junior, number 14, Jamie Odie. And wearing the number 10 shirt, senior, Emily Pickens. Freshman, Tanya Redmond, wearing number 22. Midfield defender, sophomore, Jenny Tennell. Junior, number 17, Cindy Wallace. Sophomore, number 5, in the midfield and sometimes forward, Samantha White. Number 23, Natalie Willier. Freshman, number 6, Bethan Wilson. And freshman, Anna Wan, number 1. Coaching the London Lady Red Raiders is Coach Mark Ryan and assistant coach Jerry Jacobs. Officiating tonight's game are Michael Endershot and Charlie Seidner. Girls, let's have a good game.
Go Westland! Start strong! kind of good.
One out there, didn't we?
You kidding?
Woo!
Can you hear? Yeah. Okay. Oh, stuck it in a bag.
What you talking about, Will?
You wouldn't have liked the top 5 minutes, there was about 1 million lost all around here.
Oh, it's underneath it.
Now you want that upstairs.
And they got chased.
Man, the bird doo-doo.
Yeah.
Does it keep going up?
No, it's not. I said corner.
Yeah, I'll be up here in just a minute. We just got done fighting the army of wasps, or whatever them things were. And so it's taking us a little time to get set up, plus this early starting time puts a lot of pressure on us to try to get here in time to do it. But we're here. Almost ready.
Get out of the way. Get out.
I was about ready to say go home then.
Right ahead. Ooh.
Yeah, they need more than one ball.
Yeah, they got more than one, but they need some, maybe some junior high kids come up there and chase these balls down for them.
Comes one over here.
Yeah. The clock's still running.
We ain't got nobody to get the ball, huh?
Yeah, they need
Clock's running, no ball chasers.
if any junior high kids are watching this tape, need some help.
We need some help.
They need some help though for chasing balls down.
Well, there's really not been a whole lot of action. I'm up and I don't have any help tonight. So I'm just have to wing it and just call what I see in my terminology, which is not necessarily soccer terminology. This is the Linden Red Raider girls. And who we playing?
Is that Westland?
Okay, it's got the schedule here. Days of 4th. Yeah, Westland. The girls, I guess they got a win last Thursday when we weren't able to finish the game. So they're 3-0. I think that's what this says. Hey, how you read that? Yeah, because there's 1 and 3 here. Okay, and so I've only got the Linden Red Raiders roster. So if you can see any numbers at all. Oh,
wow!
that was close, wasn't it?
About as close as you could get.
Is that London on that end?
Yeah.
So that's Chelsea made that save. Chelsea said, I talked about it, and Chelsea, I love you, honey. I wouldn't talk about you like that. I think you're a good kid and a great player. Does that make up for it? It's that save does anyway. So Chelsea is, she's a senior. She's the goalie. And like I said, I don't have any names for the other team. London's kind of looks like they're playing on the defense a lot so far. I just got turned around and had an offsides, okay. I just got turned around here enough to trying to get my breath, so you'll probably hear me gasping, ready to fall off of here. Running from bees. That's Lamerson, I know who that is. Number 6, Beth Ann Wilson, and she's trying to make a move, and they make a save. 0-0, that's April Isaacs. She makes a try. London's back at it. Who's that made that try there, Carl? Jamie Odie. She made a try there, and now we're on the defense. Got number 23, Natalie Willard. She goes over to 16, the ball is stolen. Odie was in on that play, and here comes the Westland Cougars. Cougars making a nice move, pass into the middle. London's trying for a steal. They still got a shot, and it's a goal, Westland.
Man.
Westland scores that time.
She beat like 3 defenders.
London got caught out of position.
Yep.
I got a 25-inch screen up here for Carl for a monitor. I think I done spoiled him. I done messed up.
Love that on your back.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna leave it in here. I shouldn't have said that. No, it's not a 25-inch anyway, but it's a little bit bigger than what we use. Uh-oh, getting feedback out of that. Did you try plugging in another hole, see if that made any difference?
Come on, run there. Go get it, go get it. Good job.
That's number 6. That's Beth Ann Wilson taken to the middle, to the side. Let Beth Ann over to the middle. Odie had a shot. It's no good. She's trying again. Can't get some leg on it. And number 6, Beth Ann Wilson kicks it wide. The score right now is 1-0 in favor of Westland. And we can see the scoreboard down there. We can't see this one too well on this end. This is downtown, ain't it? Steal by London. A lot of hustle.
Here we go.
Beth Ann. Lethea hadn't had much action out there. She's been close to it, but she's probably their quickest offensive player. Natalie Willard running down to help defend. 14, Jamie Odie. She's in a tussle there. Back cross field. I'll get a name here in a second. And here comes Alethea. She's got a shot. She's going to play it. I guess you can come out that red line, can't you? And it's a gallant effort. Trying to see who gave her that pass. Number 6, I believe it was. Beth Ann Wilson as Alethea takes a tumble there. Alethea, she's holding her stomach. She made that kick and then tumbled over top of the girl.
That was a good opportunity right there.
Yeah, she wasn't thinking it. She got in a little too close. And when she got, I don't know how far off the, maybe you can come all the way out. But you can't go inside that and make a kick, can you?
Yeah.
You can make a kick from inside that red circle?
Yeah. Sure you can.
It shows you how much I know.
I think they did on us, didn't they?
I couldn't see from here. I wasn't quite ready. So they got a free kick, I believe. She kicks it over to the side and it's going to go out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Stop the ball.
Out of bounds to London.
Got the ball boys out here now. That's good. They must have heard the tape. They heard the plea for somebody to help.
Out of bounds in the red line. I was thinking she's out of bounds there, but we have a different out of bounds other than the football field. Number 7 had a little player, Alex Carabin. She had a little play going there, and it was taken away, kicked out of bounds. Toss in by, don't have a number, but Natalie Willard takes the toss in. Over to Alethea, and she's stopped dead.
Man, fell over the
goalie. Again.
Yeah. Oh, missed it. Come on, kick it down. There you go. Go get it. Go get it. Good job.
Got me jumping out there. All them walls you were fighting. Every second time something lands on my leg, I think it's one of them walls. Here comes Westland on the attack. Steal by Odie. Another steal by, is that Odie? There's 2 of them. Okay, Odie and Willard are together. Willard with the ball now. Beth Ann Wilson. Now we got Odie. She makes a pass and doesn't quite get to Lamerson.
Come on, get to it.
Double zero, April Isaacs.
Good job. Oh, that was good. Get it up there.
Pass inside, but doesn't look like we're coming to the ball.
A little slow.
Might not be used to this football field. Do they have lines over at the other field? Number 1, that's Anna Wan.
Good job.
Out of bounds to London. I'm gonna get one of them boys to do me a favor. Hey, one of you guys, do me a favor. Run down and get me a bottle of water.
That's the other team there.
Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I still need a bottle of water. I need that. Thing will be okay. I think it's $1. It's almost for the TV announcer. Is that London over there? I'll get somebody if you don't want to go. What? I'll get somebody if you don't want to go. I gotta get some water. All that running around up here is kind of raising my blood pressure.
What the doctor said.
You gonna die? I suppose you're gonna give me mouth to mouth.
Whoa! You pass out up here.
Just roll, just throw him over the side. That's good. I thought that was our team. We got one of the other team players. That's nice of them. We'll give him some play.
Yeah, that's a
Okay. That number 7, Alice Carabin, she was on the move out there with the ball. Nice. So he said we got a free kick. I think Jamie Otis, no, number 11. That's Jenny Tennell. Pass in, goes to a few players. Odie has control for a few seconds. And a steal.
Oh.
Out of bounds off of Natalie Willard. I see we got some extra balls now since you made the plea.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they got
2 over here and a couple over there, I guess.
They must just been late.
And we got a first whistle I've heard tonight.
She must have messed up. She must have messed up. We get the ball.
Okay. So we got a free throw in for London. And we're throwing right to Westland player. They kicked it out of bounds. We have another throw in. Can't see a number. They're kind of double teaming Lethia.
Another throw in.
Another
one.
This is on London's first year for the girls. And first year for a lot of the girls. A lot of them have played intramural and
Go. Oh, yeah.
some other type. Oh, and went wide. Number 8, I believe that was. No, there's number 8 here. Who was that? Must have been 6. I'm thinking it was Beth Ann Wilson. They don't have numbers on the front, so unless they turn around. And quite a few of them have ponytails. You can't tell if they look alike. And you know what they say. I'm going to go around in front of the camera for a second. I'll try to dodge it.
Jerry, the game's over
I
there.
thought you was messing with me.
No.
Okay. That was Olin Ryan, the goalie for the boys game. Hand me that water, please. I'll be back with you in a minute, folks. It's either high blood pressure or I haven't eaten all day, hardly. Trying to rush to get out here.
Come on, London, get up there. Oh yeah, get it to the center. Hurry up.
Okay, we'll give her another shot here. See what happens. Call if I go down, will you pick me up?
What you talking about, Wolf?
Yeah, what you talking about, boy? I wish I had somebody up here new soccer. I don't see anybody in the crowd I can get to come up here.
Come on.
Number 9 for London is Lauren Mack. That's a new number. 00 is April Isaacs. Number 1 is Anna Wan. I'll see if I can pick up some of these kids. Number 6 is Beth Ann Wilson. Number 5 is Samantha White. That's number 6 there right now, Beth Ann Wilson.
Oh yeah.
She makes a move over to.
Oh yeah.
And got a lot of. Seen who was stronger in that match. As Odie went down that time.
The girl had a little more hips than others.
She's a little bit stronger, a little bigger. And we got a long kick downfield, number 11, Jenny Tunnell. Hope I'm saying it right. It's Tunnell. Who else we got out there? Let's see if I can get some more numbers. That's the first time I've seen him lose their head on this. 17, Cindy Wallace. She was just with the ball. That Lauren Mack, her father's a warden out at the penitentiary.
Go, go, go.
Okay, number 6, Beth Ann Wilson. She's on the move. She shoots over 10 toward Odie. Out of bounds to London. Out of bounds to London. Now, I could have set this right down in front of you.
Oh.
Might have been too low, too much stuff in the way.
Go, Odie, go,
Odie.
Pick it.
And into the goalie. And a save by the goalie.
Come on, London.
I'm about to get the definition of what all those red marks are on the field for and what they mean. Who was that? They're trying to find you. You done busted up their nest. He did. It wasn't me, folks. Our bees.
Come on.
Wilson on the move. She gets it stolen. White.
Come on, go.
Isaacs back to White. Willard over to Odie. Odie makes a move downside. She makes a quick stop. Reverses the ball.
Oh. Somebody be there.
Try to get over to White.
Kick it to the center.
White going to the center, and goalie makes a good stop.
Wow.
Lauren Mack put some foot into that ball.
They hit her hand, man. Ooh. Uh-oh, they got the numbers.
Yep, and they're out in the open. Mack gets back in time. I can't tell if I was Willard or back or not. Turn around, let me see your number.
Call
Penalty on Mack.
Not two of them down.
She's a strong girl. That was number 11. Emily, or Jenny Toe.
You got timeout, man.
Timeout. London. London. Okay.
I'm gonna go down.
Okay. You've got it. Look at that.
Injured player there. It is on it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. There are lineups here. What do you think, Gary?
About what?
We better stop this. They get a kick.
Go ahead. Think we can stop it?
Where our lineup is.
Evidently, the coach has got them lined up there.
Well, she has a chance to knock that in.
Well, it's probably, I don't know how long Westland's been playing probably for a while, because they have a lot of girls' tournaments over there. I know my granddaughter played in the tournament over there last year.
Come on. Man, Weston set the ball up good.
There we go. You got enough room in that tournament?
Look at the ball. Let's go, we gotta get a score. Go. Oh, man. Who's number 6?
Okay, number 6. I'm finally awake again. Well, yeah, some more visitors. They're probably coming around this pizza and get rid of it. Beth Ann Wilson's number 6.
Oh! Couple subs out there.
Who came in, do you know? Where they're at? Okay, that one on this side.
There's 2 on this side.
How you pronounce that? Jillian? Okay, number 2 is Ashley Hodges. And Julie McLean is number 13. I haven't seen her yet.
I don't think she was dressed.
I thought she was one of their main players. Might be hurt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she missed it. Come on.
Good hustle on Mac's part. Number 2, Ashley Hodges. And we got a little thing going on there with Natalie Willard. Somebody put the toe to it.
Man.
And out of bounds. Score is still 1-0 in favor of Westland. They got a quick score. And then London's had some chances.
Come on.
We haven't been able to capitalize on them.
Get around there. Come on. Go, Alicia. Go, Alicia.
Lamerson on the move. She's going to see what she got.
To the races. Now get in there. Oh, man.
Good try. Alethea Lamerson. I just had a waffling on my leg. And they got me jumpy up here.
Good thing we seen them before Friday night.
It's a good thing you seen them when you did, because we set the equipment right down on top of them. They never came out.
Nia Redmond.
Redmond to...
Number 22.
Okay. Got Westland on the attack. London back. Let me get a number here. Number 11. Tunnel.
Come on, come on, come on.
Got to fight for the ball.
Oh, yeah.
That's a dead stop. Number 1, Anna Wan. She's fighting hard big time. Natalie Willard.
Here we go, here we go.
Redmond with her speed.
There's, come on, Lamerson.
Lamerson, I mean. I guess Lamerson's played before, and we'll have a out of bounds to Westland. Lamerson gets her speed working for her. She get out in front there, she can cause some damage. Mac's going off. I couldn't see who come in for her. I'm thinking, let me see if I can get a number. Turn around, girl. Number 2, Hodges keeps in bounds and out of bounds. And it's out of bounds to London. London just needs to be on the alert there. And what she do, step inside or cross the line or something. There's a... This is where I miss Tackus. Lamerson kicks to midfield and is taken over by and back to Willard. I don't know if it's me and not knowing enough about her, or is it London just playing a little soft? It don't seem like they're really attacking like we saw them the other night. This field any bigger than what they played on over there, would you say? So you think they got the other field measured off the same size as this? Okay. Redmond, that's Redmond there. Tania, okay. They tell me she can flat out motor. I remember seeing her in track. She's not that tall. She can fly. But she can run anything like her. On her grandfather's side of the family, she can flat out get it.
We got a warning here for that girl.
Which one? Okay, number 8. We don't have anybody for it, but
oh, she's right. You know, that's teaching your kid.
Whistle for something.
That's teaching a kid, telling her she's right.
Who told her she's right?
The guy on the side told her she's right, and the ref was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really teaching them.
Ooh.
But that's what you're going to get out of parents. Ooh, that was a good kick. Thank the Lord for the shins.
Wow.
Shin guards.
You hear that?
Mm-hmm. Number 1, Anna Wan plays it smart and kicks it out of bounds.
Never been kicked in the shins.
I watched a, believe it or not, the other night.
Yeah.
And they had a karate guy on there, and they were breaking boards on his shins and on his arms, on his head. Every bone you could think of, he was standing there and they were breaking boards on it. And when they busted them shins, I felt it. And I don't know where the show's taped at, but it was a hard blow. Got me clear over London. London gets a free kick.
All right. Come on now. Look at that.
It doesn't have, I'll tell you what Westland is. It just gives you what London are 3-1. So London must have lost to Newark. Out of bounds. So we're going to get a kick in for Westland. What is this setup here? London gets a free kick. I'll say it's out of bounds to London. Huh? 5.5 minutes. Good save by number 1, Anna Wan. That's number 11 there, made that kick. Tunnel. Come on. Okay. Is that Tamia?
Yeah.
She tried to make the pass over to the middle and almost got it there. Well, as a goalie, come way out to get that ball.
Got back again. Come on, keep fighting. Set that thing up. All right.
And we're going to get a... we got some fans not too happy, as London's going to get a free kick. Willard. They got it going their way. And Chelsea Beather comes out. She is our goalie and she makes a save. Chelsea's got a foot on her. I seen him flying.
Still fighting bees?
Oh, that one come by and I gave him a little boost. With this clipboard, he'd probably be sitting around the corner. I'll tell you what happened to me the other day. I've been walking close to 5 mile a night, sometimes farther. And I come up around a corner up on High in Maine and turn the corner there, and here comes two guys with two big pit bulls. I mean, they're right at my feet.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't know what to do. I stopped and real quick and then a couple steps backward, and they didn't come at me, but they had me sitting there.
All right, come on.
Lamerson with the ball right now. Lamerson still got control of the ball. She's doing a good job. And she breaks it back to the center. And she tries, and just wide, just about a foot wide. From here it looked like it's about a foot. I couldn't tell.
Missed it by that much.
By that much.
Man, we're getting some shots on goal.
So we got a kick coming from Westland, free kick. I'm calling it a free kick because I don't know what else it is. I may be right and I may be wrong.
Who kicked the ball?
They did.
Who? What player?
It wasn't a goalie.
It was.
No, it wasn't. His number right out there in the middle with the orange shoes.
Another kick.
London gets another free kick here.
We can do it.
Jenny Tunnel.
Keep it up there.
We got to come to the ball.
Keep it up there. Come on.
And we're going to get out of bounds.
Man.
Off of the foot of number 10, Emily Pickens.
Oh man, how much time is left? It's running out.
We got under a minute to go in this first half.
We gotta go.
London's down by 1. They play, what, 40 or 45-minute halves? 40-minute halves. We're down to 45 seconds. Finally got a little headbutt. I called it a headbutt. Westland's on the attack.
Come on.
14, Jamie Odie. Westland sends the ball down near the net, and we're going to be content to, it's not going to go out of bounds. London kicks it out of bounds with 17 seconds left. The clock continues to run. Westland's trying to get a quick in.
How about the guy who's throwing the ball to him?
And we got another out. Westland gets another throw in, and time's going to run out with a score of 1-0 at the end of the first half. Westland on top. And I'll see if I can find somebody down there that knows a little bit about this game, and if I can, I'll get them up here to help me out. In the meantime, Carl, take a break.
Westland will have the south goal.
I have Mike Davis here with me from Westland, and he's the wrestling coach?
I'm assistant wrestling coach.
Assistant wrestling coach at Westland's, and he has a daughter on the soccer team, so he knows a little bit about this. So as long as we keep everything on upbeat, I'll keep him here. If he don't, then you might hear him rolling down the steps.
We'll be wrestling for it.
We'll be wrestling for it. There you go. It's hard sometimes to have a parent because they get kind of caught up in their kid, and it's okay to cheer. I don't have a problem with cheering. That's your daughter right there,
number
right?
20. That's my daughter, number 20. She's a strict defender, but she has promised me a goal this game.
This year?
This game. How long has she been playing?
She's been playing since she was 4. She's a junior. Now her best friend, number 10 there, is Bethany Rockwell. And I got a feeling Beth's going to help her. She will play both halves. She won't just play offense. She will play end to end.
It's been pretty much, London's had a few attempts, tries. London, this is their first year to have a girls team. I'm pretty done with it. They've had a team for a while, haven't they?
This is our third year.
Third year?
Third year, second year of varsity.
Okay.
Somebody's looking for you, man.
That's not one of them, is it?
That would be a London corner kick.
Get out of here.
They will not let you alone now.
No, they don't give up.
Get out of here.
Don't send him over here, Carl. I can't swat to the left because I got Mr. Davis on my left. I've been swatting him out of the air with this little clipboard. That's Lamerson went out of bounds with
Green
it.
throw in.
Westland on the attack. London makes a steal.
This is
Lamerson.
The girl. This is the one.
Evidently you
Alex
must know
heard on
about her. And your daughter makes the
Stop.
save. Stop, is that what you call
Stop. Yeah, goalies make saves, everybody else makes stops.
it? Okay.
This is Heather Sales, who did not play the first half.
Carl, you done got them all coming over here now.
Through ball to Stephanie Sanzo. It's a save. Brings it in.
That's number 1, Anna Wan over there, along with 11, Jenny Tunnel. So the goalie's the only one who makes a save, and everybody else makes a stop.
Right. That's why they call that last one there, they call you a stopper. Nice cut move. Alex cut her off. Alex, number 7, it's her first year. This is only the second game she's ever played in her life, number 7. Recruited her off our softball team. She was one of our catchers off our softball.
Is that right?
Just a good mean girl. That's the kind of girls you want playing defense. The ones ain't afraid to take a little abuse.
Get in there and rough it up.
Yeah.
So they're recruiting over there, huh?
We are recruiting. We're in dire straits right now. They're getting ready to open the second high school. Actually, that will separate Westland and take half of Westland and Grove City and then make it into Crossroads.
Oh, okay.
So half this team will disappear after this year. They'll get sent to Crossroads. Oh, that's a nice cross. Get up there.
And here we got
Heather Sales.
problem.
Heather Sales one-on-one
We
with
got
the
a
goalie.
problem.
And it's
saved by the crossbar.
one more time, Heather.
Saved by the crossbar.
It's a corner. No, he's calling that a goal kick. Woo! That was Heather Sales, number 4 on the attack.
Missed it.
That was a pass.
A crossbar saved. Chelsea, you're a little too short to get up there, kid. That's my buddy down there.
The goalie?
The goalie, yeah.
That's Melanie, number 15, Melanie. That's a pushing foul on London.
So is this what this is called, a free kick?
This is a direct kick.
Direct kick, okay.
Direct kick means that they can kick it directly into the goal, as opposed to an indirect kick. When he holds his hand up, that is a direct kick.
And indirect kick has to come off somebody.
It has to come off another player.
Right.
Of either side.
They explained that to me last week. That's how long I remember. We got so much stuff going on. Last week we done.
This is Stephanie Sanzo right here playing the ball. She's a senior. There's Beth Rockwell, number 10. Pass to Molly. Come on, get up there. Come on, Heather. Oh, good block.
And we got it out of bounds to Westland. Throw in for Westland, number 11.
Pull up, Melanie.
Jenny Tunnel kicked that one out.
Melanie Pierce. Man, he's telling her.
Wow.
He's giving her all kinds of room, isn't he? Oh, nice pass. Head ball.
Oh, man.
I was calling it headbutt, so it's a head ball, right?
Head ball.
Okay.
Or a header.
All right.
It's the throw in. Nice throw, nobody there. You got to throw the ball where somebody's at. Big boot.
And number 1, Anna Wan.
Get that.
London's got a shot at it, and it goes wide.
Good defense. Crossed her out in front of her. Took the ball from underneath it.
Number 10, I believe that was, had a shot at it. Emily Pickens.
The
ball went wide.
Heather needs to be a little more aggressive when that ball gets down there and just put it in the goal and not play with it.
What?
I'm playing at the wrong goal there.
Heather's played with Molly.
I was playing at the wrong goal in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go the other way.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it down here.
Yeah, we wasn't trying to get that in that goal.
Okay. I'm fighting these bees and trying to watch the game to trip as Lamerson
Out of bounds.
gets it out of bounds. Westland will have control of the ball.
That's a header by Beth Rockwell.
Lamerson's trying to make a steal. She doesn't get there in time. Good.
That's
Double
it.
zero.
In girls,
April
that is not a
Isaacs.
handball. For girls, they are allowed to cover their upper body,
Oh, really?
where boys are not. If boys puts his hand up like that, that would be a handball. Molly
Okay.
Beth Davis. Oh, that was her shot.
London's playing the defense quite a bit here.
We got Weston's got all their guns up here playing offense this half.
Double zero. April Isaacs. Number 6, Wilson. She's trying to make a play. Up the sideline. Over the middle to doubles.
Pass back to Beth Rockwell. Pass forward to Heather Sales.
Come on,
Lost
kick
the
it.
ball.
Get up.
Stepped on him.
That could hurt.
It does here, bud.
Number 16, Sarah Doyle. And we got a save by Chelsea Beathard. She gets the kick.
Come on,
Up
kick
to
it.
Lamerson. Lamerson's in open field.
You got somebody
She's going to try to hang on to it.
That will be a charging call against Westland because she planted herself in front of the ball and didn't try to play the ball, just let the girl run into her. That's a charge.
Natalie, what's going on here?
It's gonna be a
Okay,
free kick.
number 11 took the free kick.
Oh,
Jenny
my
Tunnel,
goodness.
Dad, go on.
and it was close.
We almost scored on ourselves.
Yeah.
Number 11 went to hit the ball away, and she almost scored on herself.
And they're coming back quick.
We've actually done that twice this year, scored on ourselves.
Number 10, Pickens, kicks the ball to the Lamerson.
Come on, get up.
It's a takeaway. Ball.
And another one by 10, Pickens.
There's another 10, Beth Rockwell. That's Melanie. Sending it to Molly. Number 20. Tries to play it forward to Heather Sales. Take it down the sidelines. Oh, they're tangled up.
Yeah.
16 ended up with
Try
that
to get
time,
over.
Sarah Doyle.
Pass it forward to Heather Sales. Heather Sales brings it up. She should cross it. Oh, there's a trip. Loss of control.
23 did Willard.
It's okay, we kept control. The reason why the referee didn't call that a trip is because we maintain control of the ball. It's called an advantage clause. Pass forward to Molly Beth. Pass it forward to Heather Sales. Heather Sales one-on-one with the goalie.
Wow.
And a kick out by
Be a,
number 11, Jenny Tunnel.
that would be a corner kick for Westland.
And that's the thing to do when you can't get control, kick it out of bounds and get a chance to set up your defense. Weston gets a corner kick.
Those are the ones that drive her. These are the ones that drive your coach crazy because they're always yelling for you to kick it out the sidelines where it's a throw in and not out the end where it's a kick.
Yeah.
More goals are scored just like this than any other way in soccer.
And
That would be a goal kick.
kick wide to the right, so London's going to have a goal kick.
Like Weston started getting a little winded there. Start like
Well, they're doing a lot of moving there. They're more aggressive than London so far.
Like I was saying, we put all our guns up on offense. Molly and Beth both played defense. I guess they decided they want to score.
I'm not sure who our guns are, so
Number 4 is your gun. She is the one. If you had a couple more like her, you guys would be pretty good. She is
well, so far we're
Good
3-1,
ball
so I'm not complaining.
Ooh, just took it away from her.
First year team going 3-1,
All right.
and they won some kind of a
play
tournament
by
they
number
were in.
1.
So Weston's going to get a
Corner kick again.
corner kick again.
Like I said, that was one to drive your coach crazy. She could have kicked it out the side and saved
Yeah.
themselves a kick out of here.
Yep.
But sometimes in the heat of battle, You do what you got to do.
And you're talking first-year kids.
Yep.
Most of them.
They're playing well. That's Beth Rockwell with the kick.
Come on.
Okay.
Right through to Melanie.
Westland on the offense charge there. And we got a save by Mac, and she does what you said.
The right thing.
Kicked it out of bounds on the sidelines.
And she didn't want to kick there either. She wanted it down the field.
She's got a foot too. She can boom that ball.
Yep.
Linden looks like they've got everybody back on defense. Lamerson didn't get much chance.
When the ball gets played down there, your offense tends to fade back that direction to help cover the defense.
Right. Which is only normal.
Oh.
We up there?
Well, he thought you did. Played forward.
Officials are never wrong.
Yeah, but Alex Hurd is back there to break that up.
There's a smart play. Kick out to the side. Got a throw in.
I think she's been yelled at enough for kicking out the back because she doesn't like to kick them out the front, out the side, anything but the side anymore.
Samantha White will be throwing it in. Nope. Yeah, Samantha White.
Just gotta make sure she keeps both her feet on the ground. She's had a little trouble with her throw-ins.
Jamie Odie had control there for a second. Number 10.
Green's getting a little tired. They're starting to stand around a little bit.
Here comes Green.
Briscoe there's just playing fast. If she gets running.
Mac goes up and forces a
throw in.
Turn and
go.
And it's a good throw in. And Willard.
This is a ploy here. You throw it down the sideline like this. If you throw it down the sideline,
you keep moving it down the field.
Constantly kick it out till you get down to the end.
Right.
Uh-oh, she got through. Heather Sales
got a kick from the chance from the side and
number 4
broken up by Jamie Odie.
Well, Heather Sales there, number 4. She's played with Molly in our club teams during the summer since they were probably 6 years old. They've played together a lot of years.
So they know just about what each other's going to do.
Exactly what they're going to do.
And Mac sends it the other way, and who's that number?
Her older sister, Mary Sales, was an OCC first team player of the year last year.
Okay.
She's now playing at Ashland College.
That's good. Anna Wan, number 11 there. Jenny Tunnel. Here comes Westland on the attack.
She's going to be offsides.
Number 11, Jenny Tunnel saves. And it goes the other way. Alethea Lamerson on the attack.
She's got to run.
And not too many guys can outrun her. If she can stay with it. She's got to. Oh. I was surprised she didn't put her foot into it.
Well, that was a good job by the defender, Alex. She pushed her off to the side and took away her angle, so she couldn't get a good kick at the goal. She didn't have the angle to make the shot. It's a good play by a rookie. Soccer is a game of angles.
Okay, London's throw in from the side. Got a header by number 15, Amy Johns. Another one by Amy Johns. We got some new people in there.
Fresh legs.
Come on, let's go. Oh.
Nice.
And that's
nice clear by Alex. That's called a clear. When they clear one clear out of there.
They cleared their way from Lamerson. That's a smart move on their part.
That's
number 5, Samantha White. 15, Johns. 14, Odie. She was on the attack. She still got control.
Another clear by
And
Alex
another
Hurd.
clear.
Oh, handball. She knew it.
She knew as soon as it happened. And it can happen so quick. Linden was
That was
almost...
a nice play. Linden was on a quick attack. That's a good, smart thing to do. Catch Weston walking backwards.
Weston with the reverse there.
Oh.
And a good block.
That'll be a corner kick.
Corner kick. I believe Lammers is going to kick it in.
Comes your boys.
Yeah. I don't know what their record.
Come on, clear that out of there. Nice save by the goalie. She dove on it.
What's her name?
Geez, you got to ask me too quick. Kelly.
Saved by
Kelly.
goalie. Saved by
Rookie goalie.
Several
Good
saves
save.
here tonight.
Yes, she's playing tough with a bad back. She didn't start the game because she hurt her back. She's a rookie.
Here they come.
You can't watch the game for watching them beats. They done nailed me once, and they nailed me good. They got me bee shy.
Green's starting to walk around a little bit.
Here
Giving
comes
London a
Odie.
chance
Nope.
at an attack here.
And we got a kick out to the side.
22 minutes.
We're down to the 22-minute mark. And we still have a score of 1-0 in favor of Westland. It was mostly a defensive game in the second half on London's part. Now finally we're getting down on
Throw in, red
offensive
throw in.
end. Have a red throw in.
Gotta watch those heels, ladies. Keep them down.
Another header. Is it going to get out of bounds?
It's gonna be a goal kick, Westland.
Excuse me. Okay, Weston's got a goal kick going here.
They have a substitution, bringing Stacy Stubbs.
And a header.
Stacy's a fairly new player. Sister of another one of our girls that's playing in college. Stephanie, who we lost last year, we missed dearly.
Got Lamerson on the attack. They kind of keep her cornered up.
Ooh, that's a nice cross. Another good save.
Didn't quite make it. We had Willard sitting there for the possible kick in. And that was number 7. Take that back, Alex Carabin.
Oh, nice. That's a push. Huh?
That's some kind of call here. I don't know what
that's
to call
got to be a
it.
push, but I think you got it the wrong way, but we will be quiet about that. But another quick kick. They're trying to catch Weston, not ready for the kick, and they're kicking it quickly.
They caught me.
Mac got a save.
They caught me not ready twice.
Well, it's a good plan. They're down there close into the end zone. You can punch one in the goal and catch the goalie napping. But you got to get it there. That's Heather Sales.
All right. Got a throw in by London. And we are going to have another one. Can't get a number on who's throwing that in. Carl, can you tell who that is?
I can't see either.
I want to say it's Redmond, but I'm not sure. Don't think so?
They're supposed to have their number on the front and back of their jerseys both. When they start playing like in the OCC games, they'll have to have them.
I think Weston does have them in little numbers,
Yes.
don't they? But London doesn't have them at all. If they are, I can't make it out.
If they are, they're pretty small.
Redmond on the
there she
attack.
is.
Oops, and
Alex Hurd took her again. Alex has
or
got her number.
Lamerson. I'll get that right here in a minute, Carl.
Alex has got her number. This is Stephanie Sanzo here, number 6 for Westland control. Tried to cross it to Molly. It's Molly Davis.
And Mac puts the foot to it.
It's number 14 here, just kicked the ball. Just came to us by Vera of football. Played football. They wouldn't let her play the high school football team.
Is that right?
So here she is playing the next best thing. The original football game.
Right. Number 5, White.
Oh, there's a nice little shove.
Lamerson with a trap.
This time. Not
They're
out the back.
managing to stay in front of
They're sitting down too. She's okay.
They're managing to stay in front of Lamerson. They're not going to let her get that kick.
Yeah, every time she touched the ball, she got 2 or 3 around it.
Yeah.
Which is a smart move, as it turns out. Because we're getting there to the ball.
London's trying to get a quick one, and we only got 17 minutes to go. Get in, ball. And we got a score, 1-1. Who kicked that in?
Goalie got out. We had a miscommunication on the defense.
We'll get a number here in a second.
Still down in the middle of it all.
We'll get it. She's not going to turn, so we can get it. She got a red scarf on, tie on her head.
Television.
A red tie on her.
It's got to be on television.
Ain't that her straight across?
Give me names, Dad.
15? Yeah, 15. So the score was by Amy Johns. And we have a score by 1-1.
This program had the numbers on it. Shawnee, I needed Mr. Rockwell's program has all our names on it. The one he's got, he ain't got it. That was a goal by the fact that our been a cross in our defense. Where's that? What is going on? Nobody knows?
We have a whistle. We'll soon find out.
Stop. We'll see. There's something going on.
Somebody gonna get
Fisher's
carded.
coming out to talk to somebody. They haven't decided who they're going to talk to yet. Must be a conference between the refs.
Let's hold up a minute.
They'll start it with a drop.
Redmond controls the drop.
Lamberson, man.
I keep calling her Redmond. Lamberson, I'll have to hear about that.
Westland got to come alive here a little bit.
Good job. Get it down there.
Go to
Get it.
Number 7, Carabin. She's on the move. Good move.
Oh! Get out.
And Westland takes over.
Come on.
They're going to play the side outs game here.
Right. We got it.
She's got to be able to play the ball. She's got to be ready to receive the ball.
London's not going to wait. Lamerson on the side. She kicks it toward the center, and yes,
Somebody needs to be up there.
save.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
It is out of bounds.
I think London 23. Natalie Willard kicked that one out. So we're going to have a throw by Westland.
Take it down, take it down, take it down.
Did she hit the ball? I don't think she even threw it in.
No, she threw it in. The ball never entered the field of play, so it's automatically be London's ball.
We're down to 16 minutes, and Lauren Max, changed to Willard's going to throw it in. Oops, let me see. Yeah, Willard's going to throw it in. We got some subs coming in. I didn't catch them. I see the ones going off. I'll see if I can spot some new numbers. 5.
Molly
White's
Davis
back in
the
there. 6, Wilson.
Pick it. Right.
13 for London. That's McLean. I don't think I've called her name tonight. Or do I see it?
Somebody get over there. Ah.
I think she outguns them all.
Man.
They don't, almost like they don't believe she can kick it that far.
Sarah Doyle.
Stephanie Sanzo on a run. Got Heather Sales up with her.
Anna Wan was right there with her
Help. She needs some help up there.
on the defense.
There's the help.
Come on, Beth Rockwell. Beth Rockwell.
And hit a.
He played it.
We call that a header, wouldn't we?
What they doing? You can't.
He blew the whistle. I guess he thinks
What's he
somebody's
call
hurt.
it? You can't stop an attack.
Hope they don't get a free kick right there.
It'll have to be a free kick. Stopping the clock. We have a penalty kick. It has to be a penalty kick.
Okay, we've got Beth Rockwell taking a penalty kick. That's going to be interesting. And
the goalie cannot move until after he blows that whistle.
that's Beather, and it gets by her.
Goal by
That's the
Beth
hard one to stop.
And that's
Takes the score up to 2-1 in favor of Westland. Westland scores off a penalty kick.
14:55.
We're under the 15-minute mark. 14:55 to go in this contest, and Westland just took the lead by a score of 2-1 on a penalty kick. London's going to reverse the ball. Over to 6, Wilson.
London will be going all out now. That's Stephanie Sanzo. What's that? What is this? He's calling that a push on Stephanie Sanzo, number 6. It was 6-on-6.
That's Sands on Wilson. Wilson's a freshman.
Oh, that's all kinds of trouble.
What was it? What happened?
What is that? It's offsides. I'm believing he's calling that offsides.
Okay, how do you get an offsides out of that?
Offsides is if your offensive player is past the last defender, not counting the goalie, and she is unmarked, she is offsides.
Okay.
Now you can be in an offside position if you aren't trying to play the ball or in the middle of the play and be okay. But because she was in the center of the field, that's why they called it offsides.
Okay.
She was part of the play.
Okay, we've got a whistle.
For a sub coming in for London.
Let's see if I can figure out who that is. Can't get a number.
Let's see who's leaving. 15's leaving.
15's leaving. That's Amy Johns.
And of course she's going to face the other way. So we can't see her. 21 it looks like came in.
And we're going to have 21. Okay, that's Rachel Hauser. And London's going to have a side kick. And that's going to be done by Natalie Willard.
This is a tough field to play in this time of the night. I can see why London chose what goal they wanted. The Westland's defense is looking into the sun.
And I believe this is the first game London's played on this field. They've been playing over there on the soccer practice field.
Over at Westland, we have the very first soccer-only stadium in Mid-Ohio, just for high school soccer.
Okay.
This is only the second year we've played in it. Used to be the boys' football practice field, and they kind of just took it over, put a fence around it, put the lights up, and told them they had to go somewhere else to play.
That's good.
Soccer's coming on.
And Lamerson makes the kick, and it goes wide. 12 minutes to go. A little over 12 minutes, and it's still 2-1 in favor of Westland. Okay, number 1, Anna Wong.
London's definitely on the attack. We have 11 green shirts back here and playing defense.
And I believe that went out off of London. So we'll have a throw in by Westland.
Should be another throw in by Westland.
All was quiet for a moment or so.
Yeah, Stubby's going to throw it here. She can whip that ball. She throws a long throw to Molly Davis. A little too long for the control.
Has a smart kick. At least she kept control of the ball for a second.
Well, she pushed her.
She did well at pushing her.
Died. How they didn't see that? She shoved right back.
I don't think he knew what to call
but
there.
see, that's called an advantage clause.
Yeah.
If they when they put their hands out like that, they will ignore the foul if your team maintains an advantage on it. Because if you could take away a good scoring opportunity by calling a foul behind the ball.
White tried to make a kick there and missed the whole ball. She just about throwed her leg out of
just like you do in baseball, we called it with.
Just about throwed her leg out of the socket. Throwing by Willard, but we got a
We
whistle.
have 2 red subs coming in.
Okay, we might be able to
3
pick him
red
up.
subs.
Uh-oh. I know one of them is Mac. You can't even figure out who the other 2 are, Carl?
5 is leaving and 1 is leaving, or 21 is leaving. 5 and 21 are leaving.
White and Hauser
I
left.
see both. If they just turn around, I can get them both for you.
They're not going to turn for us.
I got about half of one. That'd be number 10.
Number 10, that's Emily Pickens. She
The other
came
was
in
number
for
2.
London. And number 2, Ashley Hodges. Well, for the last few minutes, London's been
On the attack.
more or less on the attack.
I think Weston's fall back into the play defense and win the game mode. Much like the dreaded prevent defense that will prevent you from winning every time.
I got another picture of it. I think they're doing the best they can, and they just can't get the ball in their end of the field. How about that? I'm so tough. You know what? I'm lightheaded. I've been up ever since I've been up here. I think high blood pressure, something like that.
There's a beautiful day.
It is.
On the night to play. Oh, that'd
Throwing
be a
by
bad
Mac.
throw. Should have been.
Why? Because it flag.
Didn't she know? She didn't carry the ball over. She has to release the ball above her head.
Okay.
She threw it down like this to the ground.
All right.
But you can't be everywhere and see everything.
You can see a lot up here,
Yeah,
especially when you're not officiating.
game is much easier to play from up here and officiate from up here. Always is. That's
Uh-oh, here comes
played through to
Weston.
Molly Davis, who's playing forward to Heather Sales, who didn't see the ball coming, didn't get there.
And number 11 for London kicks it out on the side. She's a sophomore, Jenny Tunnel.
Senior Stephanie Sanzo is going to do the throw in. I'm expected to come in. Put it in. Stephanie has it again. Another side out Westland.
Now we're getting the balls to them much quicker. We're down to 8 minutes. Weston's got a good chance to score here.
Playback. Another playback to Heather Sales. Playing forward to Molly. Play back to Heather Sales.
And she's going to...
Oh, she tried to tap it back through. We had the girls in position.
And we got London coming across the field. I believe that's Wilson, I think. Don't hold me to that. Yep, that's Wilson.
Good team defense by London.
Shoots the ball to the middle with somebody there. Odie didn't get there in time. This is all about making the pass, similar to football. The receiver has to be in the spot to kick to receive the ball. That's 23, I believe, Willard.
Alex Hurd. Oh, Alex got to clear that out of there now. Watch where you're at.
Emerson, and goalie picks it up.
Don't cross that line, boy. She almost
That was
did.
close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think she knew where she's at. Odie. London's on the attack. Time's running out 7 minutes ago, and London's down by 1. 2-1.
Nicely played. Oh, there's got to be a
Odie.
trip.
And it's hard to pick out them trips because you get tangled up so easy going for the ball.
Just drilled her with it. That'd have to be a side out. That'll be a side out.
I turned my head and I missed that,
What
Carl.
is he calling?
What
We're
happened?
not sure.
I kicked it. I took a
Well, that was
We're
one of
not
those quick
getting
kicks.
we're not getting too wide with this big monitor, are we?
Yeah, they got
It's a throw in. Beth Rockwell intercepts it. Trying to play it out. Can't control.
And I believe it's side kick for London. No, that'd be a throw-in,
That
wouldn't
is
it?
actually illegal. I can't believe let them do that.
I think she's still in bounds when she give her the ball.
That's why she can't. She has to be out of bounds to have. That's actually a handball.
Well, she gave it to somebody to go out of bounds and throw it in.
Yeah, but the girl was standing in bounds.
I'm not
Oh, slips.
I'm curious as to how they would call that, because she's just throwing it to somebody to go out of bounds to take it out, not to make a play.
Right, but the rule states that you can see. As a matter of fact, if you look in your rule book, there's actually a what's called a case study on that, where you have to make sure that you are out of bounds if we receive a ball from a girl standing out of bounds.
Hell that, Mike.
Oh, she tried to. Get the angle on it. She's got a big foot.
Okay, now I'm still not clear on that last call. You're saying you have to be out of bounds before you can receive a ball.
From someone standing out of bounds.
Okay, but she was inbounds, throwing it to another girl inbounds to go out of bounds, to take it out of bounds. They hadn't started to play yet.
The one girl was out of bounds, was she?
No, she wasn't.
Oh, and that's a little different then.
That's what had me thrown. She was throwing it to someone else. She was already inbounds, telling them to take it out. And that girl went out of bounds to take it out. And then
and you can see she was inbounds from over here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can see the white line down through there.
It's not white though.
Or the red line, the orange line. Yeah. They're just about on it right now.
As an official, that's our biggest enemy, is that white line in there.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many times you go out there and call a ball out of bounds. It's not really out of bounds.
That's what I'm saying. She was in bounds on the white line. The white line's in bounds.
Right.
So that's where she was at when she threw it to the girl. That's why I said that.
Ah.
And obviously she was, because the official was standing right there.
Right there. You would have caught it. Should have.
Or should have. Anyway, we got that cleared up.
It worked out right. It worked out for the right.
And it's nice for other people watching this to know what it's about, what really happened.
Play through to Molly Davis, who misses it. Okay, Melanie's there, who centered it back. Which is all kinds of numbers. Good defense. Good clear. Oops. Did she touch that?
I don't think she did.
Woofed it. Oh, she don't think she did.
I don't think she did.
Someone come and take it in. And there she goes. She's not supposed to take the ball in.
We're down 4 minutes.
Oh, there we go. Molly came forward, give her someplace to throw it to. She'll pass it forward. And it's going to be green ball.
Green ball out off of Willard.
Molly Orange Shoes Johnson there, Davis.
We're getting down to the last 4 minutes. We still have a score of 2-1.
Oh, I don't know. Now we don't understand what happened. That was a throw-in. He made it a kick somehow. Don't know how.
I didn't even see it. Plus, I wouldn't have known anyway.
Oh, they're fighting. We're going that way again. He's caught a push on London. What he's saying is that she's pushing the Westland player off the ball. You can shoulder-shoulder contact, but you can't push them off the ball while the ball's in the air.
And your daughter just made a huge kick toward the center.
Oh.
Willard's down, and she's back in play.
She got up fast.
She's a hard nose. We're down to 3 minutes.
That's Steffi Sanzo taking it down the sidelines. She's going to try to set something up.
And I don't know what
He's going to let her play because she kept control of the ball. If there's going to be a cross. Out of bounds. Going to be a corner kick.
A corner kick coming up by Westland. Good defense in there, but London, we're down to under 3 minutes now. We still have a score of
Rockwell.
2-1.
Expect to see the three girls in the green shirts to crash into the goal as she kicks it. That's what their job should be. They should be crashing into the goal when the ball comes in.
I didn't see anybody move.
They didn't come in. They should have.
And a good save by Willard, or a save, or a stop. I'll get it right here in a minute. Willard in control.
Molly's going to take her to the sidelines.
Number 6. That was Wilson. Wilson back on the ball.
Play hard. This is where it becomes war. Last 2 minutes of the game, like the last 2 minutes of a regular football game. She'll pass it forward. Oh, bad touch. It was a bad touch. He wanted to get it forward. Stephanie Sanzo bringing it up.
And number 1, Anna Wan, she's in there to break it up.
Minute and 40.
Minute 40 to go in this contest.
To throw in to number 10, Beth Rockwell.
That's the best move there. It's going to go out of bounds.
Green ball.
Get it away from.
The Westland girls need to start taking a little time off this clock. Not be such a big hurry to throw it in. Oh, that's a big shot.
Oh, and he didn't. Yeah, he did.
He's going to drill her for that one. I think that battle's been going on the whole game.
Probably
They just get a little late in the game, and she
That's number 1, Anna Wan. She's a freshman. I don't know who shoved her.
The foul was on Steffi Sanzo. That's Melanie.
It's trouble.
Oh no, your defense got back in time.
All right, and who was that,
Number
Carl?
11, I believe that was it. That made that.
If that was 11, that'd be Jenny Tunnel.
That's
I want to, yeah.
Weston's still on the attack. They're not happy yet.
And London stops that
seconds.
move. Jamie Odie.
Get down there, Odie.
I think we need to get
Don't
our.
have time to play now. You got to send it downfield.
Molly's not down there playing defense. With 30 seconds to go.
Oh, and she tried.
They both played the ball, so there is no penalty. You got to get up and play. He's not going to stop.
We're down to 25 seconds.
25 seconds to go.
Come on. Gotta get down
And the
there.
ball is controlled, nearly controlled by Weston. Back up to
finish the game.
Mac. Mac, reverse.
The person you want to keep it away from, if I was Weston, number 4, and that big girl, number Mac, that'd be the 2 I like to keep it away from if I was them.
Well, they did a good job because we only got 5 seconds now.
I think this is going to go down in the books
And-
of Weston. She's going to get this kickoff. As if it goes in,
And it goes wide, and we have the buzzer. And the game will end with a score of 2-1. Game by Lady Cougars comes out on top. And thanks a lot there, Mr. Davis.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, sir.
Come on during wrestling season.
Okay.
Now, what time do you think this will here?
We're ready. Okay. We just finished the girls' soccer game, and I made a big mistake. And I had a parent, he did a pretty good job, but I had a parent from Westland, and so, and very little do I know about the soccer game. And the bottom line is I don't know the kids' names that well. Very few of them I know, so I apologize for that, but I think we're going to have the girls' coach come up and help do this game. He said he was coming this way, either him or Les Tackus. But anyway, this is Gary McNeil, along with Carl King. I'm hoping Mark Ryan or Les Tackus will show. And we're playing soccer. They ran out of balls, so I bought mine with me in case they need one. We'll use this. We're getting ready to start the boys' game, so stick around. We got a lot of soccer coming at you. Don't go away.
12, midfield defender, Jim Barker.
Jim Barker, number 12.
7, defender,
Come on out, Jim.
Gunthorpe. Midfield and forward, number 14, Hassan Hampton.
Uh-oh, we got one of their players.
Defender, Paul Lynch.
That's what I'm for.
Forward and midfielder, number 24, Andres Monsalve. Number 16, defender, Dusty Ryan. Also in the defensive role, number 5, Kurt Schellhaus. Number 17, Scott Cisco.
Scott Cisco.
Position, number 11, Matt Tackett. Now for tonight's starting lineup. In the midfield, number 22, Steve Baker. Number 9, defender Tyler Bennett.
Bennett's in it.
Midfielder, number 10, Chris Byram. Number 13, captain forward Brian Chin. In the midfield, number 4, Derek Eads.
Whoops.
Number 3,
There it is.
defender Ryan Hill.
Hill.
Number 21, in the midfield, Steve Craner.
I worked on their phone today, Gary.
Playing defense,
Craners.
number 8, Jared Pickens.
He said Craner, too.
Yeah, he said it's Craner.
Number 20, midfielder Josh Roach.
Who was that last one he said? I didn't.
Goal tonight, Owen Ryan. And finally, forward, number 23, Eric Cisco.
I missed one name. I'm not sure which
Good
was.
game, gentlemen.
As you can see, that was a London player that went and got you that water, Gary.
Yeah, it was now.
Yeah,
But I don't know what made you the one said it was the other team.
I'm recognizing them kids.
I don't recognize. Well, I know Ryan Hill. Anybody else on there I might know? I think I know Derek Eads.
There it goes. See, the girls were helping out the boys. The boys helped out the girls.
Yeah.
They just ran a little late. That'd be a nice. Be a nice thing for a middle schooler to come up here.
Yeah. Well, here we go. I saw Tiger say no, so we'll just wing it, do the best we can. We're getting ready to start the boys' contest. 40-minute halves. This might be him, Mark Ryan there. I'll put the cover in the window. Okay. Hi, Mark. We'll make it easy for you.
All right.
I got
it real easy for me.
Well, you make it easy for me. I really don't know these boys, these kids,
Okay.
and I don't know that much about the game.
All right.
And I had a parent from the other team help me last time, and it wasn't. It was okay, but it wasn't what I was looking for. So,
All right.
any input you want, just take over, and I'll just follow your lead.
All right. Well, can you just ask questions, or go ahead and say what you want to say, because I don't know. I'll
just more or less tell me what we're doing,
okay.
and if
Right
you know
now-
the kids' names, say those.
Okay, well, that's Chris Byram across the back, and what we're trying to do right now is just control the ball and build up an attack. Is what they're trying to do now. Keep possession
Okay.
and build up an attack on goal.
This is your Mark Ryan, right?
Right.
This is the head coach for the girls.
Right.
You had a pretty tough game there. I think they were kind of experienced, though, weren't they?
They've had a program for a while. They're not, they're not a great program, but they are a Division I program, and they play the big schools. So, I mean, our girls for being together since, beginning of August, a lot of them. We're getting a lot more out of it than what I thought. I expected. Brian, they called a push, I guess, on the back. I didn't really see too much there.
That was Brian Chin?
Brian Chin, yeah.
Okay.
Looked like a push on the back is what they called there. Had his hands up on his back. Wasn't much of a push there, really, but looks like what they called. And
we got some long-legged
is,
boys we're going up against.
yeah,
And some of them names, that makes me wonder if they ain't been playing for quite a while.
right. That's Eric Sisko on the ball now, 23.
Okay. Now, I was told that the boys are not allowed to arm block the ball or hand block it.
Right. It's from the shoulders down. You're not. It's a handball from your shoulder, top of your shoulder down is a handball. You can play with any other part of your body, any other part of your body, but from the shoulder line down. That's Eric Sisko. Doing a header, cross a header on goal. Derek Eads. Back pass to Ryan Hill. Ryan Hill's a defender basically, but he's coming up, putting more numbers up
Ryan
into the
Hill's-
attack.
He's number 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah.
Basically a defender. I don't know what they've got him, what he's got him marked as. Defender.
Yeah.
Nice throw. Threw it clear across into the middle and made.
London's coming out real aggressive right now.
Yeah, they are. They're playing at this end and getting getting some balls in front of it. Playing pretty controlled.
That's a good slick move there.
But we got numbers back. He put a ball up there. We got 4 guys back there, and he has nobody really.
Right.
They're playing it all the way back to the goalie. They want to maintain possession.
Get the people where they want them.
All right, and then play it up to and build it, and then get an attack on.
How big a factor is speed as opposed to agility in this game?
It's I guess what the coach is looking for. Speed is a tremendous advantage. I mean, if you can beat somebody with speed, but if you can't control the ball, then
Right.
The speed is all the speed in the world's no good if you can't control the ball. And you probably saw that some in the girls' game, to where we don't really have the skills yet and we're working hard on that. But we've got some speed. We've got some good speed, but we don't have all the skills. And skills take a while to build. I mean, you don't. If you think about basketball, and there's a shot by Steve Kreiner, I believe.
Okay, no, he said Kreiner. It's Kreiner.
Kreiner. Okay.
We've been going over that for 2 years now.
Okay.
And he talked to his dad, and his dad said Kreiner.
But
they said they accept either way.
But the boy said he likes being called
Kreiner. So I guess we're right either way, huh?
You can't lose. Huh?
We got a couple, and I just talked to D. Filippo, and he told me how his goes. I'm not going to say it again. I probably got it wrong. We got a dark spot out there, don't we?
Yeah.
Sun's going.
Yeah.
I'm spoiling my cameraman. I got him a monstrous monitor there, so he just has to sit there and watch the monitor and
Watch
move
the monitor. Oh, great. Didn't have to look through the camera and actually watch the game, huh?
A lot of
Eric Cisco.
Okay, a lot of midfield. Now, was that a push? They didn't call anything.
And if the referee doesn't call it, it's not a push.
Okay. See, that's what I had.
How it goes.
With the parent was helping me a while ago. He was wanting every, and you see everything up here.
Yeah, this is a good view. You've got a good view up here. We're talking about skills. If you think about playing basketball and dribbling with your hands and shooting and stuff, well, now you're trying to do that with your feet.
Right.
So if you put those skills, equate those skills, and think about doing the same things with your feet, it takes some time to build those skills up.
Then you really realize how good this Pele and people like that are.
Right.
All right, I just come off the top of my head. I'm sure there's probably some others that are great.
Yeah, well, he's the greatest.
London's got to try.
Yeah. Soccer is very much and I guess in basketball too, some games you get where a foul is, it depends what the referee lets play.
Right.
It's his judgment. Their judgment calls. And it's his judgment on the field. Well, what is the call?
I'd like to have a camera on some parents one time, just strictly on them, and just watch it. They would really probably be shocked at some of the moves, and yeah, really.
And you probably haven't seen the worst of it. You go to some of the. That was a nice cross in the front of the goal. Ooh.
Header out there, right in the. That could have been dangerous.
And it is dangerous.
And London gets an attempt, and it goes wide.
Looks like that's Josh Roach, maybe on the
I'm
far
trying
side.
to get his number.
Yeah.
If I don't see a number, I don't know who they are.
Josh Roach. They've got 4 defenders in the back, and they got 4 across the middle, and then they got two guys up front. It's basically how they're playing. And you have formations that you play out of, but then you kind of it's free flow after that.
Oh, that goalie's doing a good job.
All right, that's Eric Cisco with the shot.
I never heard a straight name, what I call a straight name, come out of that from that other team.
Oh, I didn't either. I thought I heard about 5 of them that had the same first name.
And last name.
You heard about that cloning.
Oh boy.
Think they cloned him?
That's scary. Some good footwork on both sides that time.
Yeah,
Number 12. That was Jim Barker for London.
He played a ball over our defense to try to get the guy to run onto it, and he did get a guy up there. Our defense got back real well behind it.
Oh yeah.
Stole the ball and coming up the other way.
And there's where you were talking about the speed really comes in handy.
Yeah, coming up field. And your guys up front. It's good. It's nice to have some speed. Brian Chin has got, and you got 2 different types of forwards. Brian Chin's got great speed and great skills. Eric's a little stronger player, a little bigger player, and not quite the speed that Brian Chin, but he's got the size, which size can be a definite advantage too. And it was a nice ball played wide open over here.
That's 13. That's Brian Chin, like you said.
Back to Derek Eaton.
And these guys are doing some
shots.
Some pretty sharp play down there.
Yeah. Yeah, got some decent defenders.
I'd like that card. Caught the ball with his foot. As number 20, Josh Roach.
That's Ryan Hill coming through with the ball again. Now the ball's over the end line, so we've got a corner kick, which is a free kick from the corner.
Okay.
And it's a real good scoring opportunity.
Has Ryan Hill gotten a lot taller from last year?
Not much, I don't think. He has grown some, but still not a lot, I don't believe.
Okay.
He just gets in there and gives it everything he's got.
Yeah, he's a hustler.
He is a hustler.
He's a scrapper. It's just like to watch good ball, what I call bar handlers. I guess that's what you'd call it.
Yeah, Tyler played a lot yet last year as a freshman. And,
Tyler Bennett.
Tyler Bennett, yeah,
right.
Just a tremendous defender. Speed, skills.
Jaron Pickett tried to save that one.
Yeah, Jared got a starting position this year. He's only he'd be a sophomore this year, freshman last year, sophomore this year.
And this is more what I was looking for, because that fellow I had up here, he had a daughter on the team, and he knew their team, and he's more or less talking more about their team. But it's the London our station, and I didn't know the kids, so it was hard to talk over him.
It was a pair from Westland.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that ought to be interesting.
His daughter
was
their main player.
Oh.
She had on the green shoes. Mike Davis was his name.
Orange shoes.
Orange, yeah.
Orange shoes.
Mike Davis is his name. And his daughter was playing. He was making a lot of calls from down there along the fence when we first started. And
so you got him up here so he wouldn't be
I went down there at halftime and asked anybody I knew the game, because I don't really know that much about the game. And I'll be the first to, I get up here, I just try to bring this stuff to the people. And
it's basically a simple game. It's a simple game.
It's a lot easier for you when you know the names of the kids.
Right.
And I don't know, like Ryan Hill, I'm beginning to remember him, number 3.
And it's tough when they're all blonde too.
That's what I'm saying.
Got a yellow card. Must have said something.
Yeah, man, I didn't see him do anything. Yeah, so he must have said something.
Yeah, must have said something.
They're getting tougher with sportsmanship and stuff. It's got out of hand in the past.
I've seen a lot of them down at the other field when we was down there. You've seen quite a few yellow cards when we were doing those games. I don't think you had any given out in your game, did you? I don't remember seeing any.
I don't think so. I don't think we had any, which is good.
I may be out of line. I didn't think we were quite as aggressive as I thought the girls could have been.
Well,
and like I said, I don't know the game, so like you say, they are new. And like I said, I may be
you're
talking
out
of line.
No, you're probably right. I mean, you can see aggressiveness or not. And they're probably not quite as aggressive as they need to be. Our last game against Newark, we played Newark, and that hurt us, our aggressiveness, and they don't know what they really don't know what they're allowed to do as far as pushing and how hard they're allowed to run into the other girl. And,
right.
And we worked on it a little bit in practice, and they're coming along. But that's something.
It takes time. It's growing pains.
Yeah.
They look like they were in pretty good shape, though.
They are in decent shape. Although it's typically at the end of the game where I've got
I thought we shined at the end of the game. Looked like they got tired.
Yeah, it looked like they got tired.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I thought we really played at their end of the field.
Yeah.
I thought we should have had. We should have had 4 or 5 goals easy. We had the ball in front of the net. And we should have had 4 or 5 goals and more. I mean, there was more opportunities, but 4 or 5 that there should have been no question that we should have had. But that's our next step. We got the ball in front of the net, and now we work putting it in the net.
Right. And Alethea was over, and she kicked the ball right to the front of the net, but there wasn't anybody over there. Should there be someone there to...
Yeah, there should always be somebody. Yeah, there should be 2 or 3 people in front of the net, ideally, But like I said, that's something we got to work on. You take a step at a time, and just to have the ball in scoring opportunity is a big step. And next is to get it in the net. So
Carl, we're down
we got some great athletes. And
I can see that one, and I know some of them from other sports.
Right.
And then you got a lot of young athletes that are going to really be good athletes. We're down to under 28 minutes, and we still don't have a score. We've had a lot of good ball handling, good ball play. London's been able to keep the ball in scoring position, but they just haven't been able to put it in yet. I've had a few people, what are you doing? You don't know what you're talking about up there. Well, I'll be the first to tell you I don't know soccer. I know the object of the game is to get it in that net.
Right, that's the object.
And
it's, like I said, it's basically a simple game. The higher, like any sport, the higher level you go up, the more, complicated the skills and the strategy and stuff is. But that's basically what the game is. You get the ball and you put it in the net. But they're bringing. Look at the numbers they're bringing up. But now they're not supporting that guy. He's there pretty much by himself.
right.
And that's really he needs somebody up there with him. He needs a little more help.
Knock that thing up the stand.
This is Linden McKinley. London boys, if I'm reading this right, are 3-0. Is that right? Is that what that means? You're 3-1.
No, this was the score. That was the score of that game. That was the score of that
Okay. A good try.
Cisco put one off the post, right in front of the net.
I guess I was wrong on that call. That was the score.
That's the
Come
score.
on, Gary.
Boy, you was agreeing with me.
Yeah, they played one game. Tree of Life, 3-0.
Okay.
Win. Come on.
So we beat Yellow Spring. We won against Yellow Springs.
Right, 3-0
3-0.
our very first game.
That's where we started, and then I thought you got much enough of the game in so that lightning didn't take it away from you.
Yeah. So that was played a few minutes or 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes in the second half. So yeah, the girls did real well in that game. When they came out passing, just it was amazing. I was just shocked. Some of the things I really get shocked at what they're doing. They really pick things up quick. That's I just love it. I love coaching girls because it seems like they want to learn, and they pick things up and they'll do what you ask them to do, or they'll try their best anyway.
You'll find that in most sports with girls. They will pick it up. They don't necessarily get as good as the boys, but they pick it up quicker, seems like, and they want to. They had a girl on the team you just played against is in soccer because they wouldn't let her play football. She was playing football up until now.
With Westland, the
yeah.
Westland team? Oh, I didn't know that. She had actually played on the boys football team?
I think it was just a junior high, and then they wouldn't let her play on the varsity level.
Again, now Linden McKinley's they've got a good scoring opportunity here.
I've seen situations where the girls playing it. Linden McKinley's got a good.
Owen with the save.
Which Owen is that? Ryan Owen.
Ryan.
Owen Ryan, okay. He's got two last names.
Yeah, he does.
But that's mild compared to some of the names they shouted out. I should have had the PA on, the mic on when they said their names. People would have probably been going crazy. We'll probably have this on tonight if we get out of here in time, not getting time to go home and
I'd like to
go over it, and it'll probably run all night and tomorrow.
Good, I'd like to tape the girls' game so I can take a look at it. I don't have anybody taping it, so that would be great. You plan on doing a lot of the games, or?
Basically, we don't really know because we're trying to get this in because of the weather factor. Now, we ran into weather over there, and we took a very bad chance on messing up a camera in that rain.
Steve Baker to, I believe that's Hassan,
22.
14. Number 14.
14 is Hassan, yeah. Yeah, Hassan.
Eric.
Ooh! Boy, just didn't have enough angle.
Chin was just sitting right there in front of the net, wide open.
Perfect pass, just wasn't able to finish it off.
Yeah, that's one of the best, if you get, because you got the goalie pulled all the way over to that post to block the shot on that side, you bring him back to the middle and you've got a wide open net.
And then, which they had, he just didn't quite get their foot up the right angle on it.
And that's you can't get it much better than that.
Okay, I guess is Takis that's what's his name's boy, Les's boy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why he didn't want to come up. He wanted to watch his boy.
And see, there's where your strength, Eric, getting in there. Is that Eric? Yeah, I think that's Eric getting in there fighting for the ball, and that's where having him up front, is you've got the strength, and with Brian you got the speed. So.
Okay, that's number what? Who's there? Would you say Eric?
Eric Cisco.
Okay, Cisco, 23. He's a forward.
23 a forward, right? Who was fighting
Junior.
for the ball. And he got another corner kick here. And this is where you can do set plays. People usually ask, well, do you have any? You run plays, or what do you do in soccer?
Right.
Those are the opportunities when you have a dead ball where you can set up a play per se.
Ooh, get in there.
And run plays and that's a definite advantage because you know where your players are going and they don't. So the rest of it, you have more of a formation, and it's pretty free forming, and you just gotta make decisions on the field, and that's why soccer.
Oh, nice catch.
Soccer is a player's game because they have to make the decision on the field. There's no timeouts. You don't really run plays. It's really once you coach them in practice and then you let them play. You'll notice that the coaches aren't, really doing much coaching. Ideally, you sit and watch, and you practice your kids in practice, and then you sit and watch. Talk to them at halftime. Talk to them before the game, and let them play. Make their decisions. They got to make the good decisions.
This Craner and Cisco seem to be pretty active.
Yeah, they are.
Ooh, almost.
Does it go in?
I don't think so.
Can't tell. No, I don't think it did. I think it went over.
It's behind it. We're down to 20 minutes first half. We still have no score so far. London has been the aggressor in this game. Most of the game's been played in scoring area for London.
Yeah. I think our keeper's touched the ball once on that corner kick.
Look where he's at now. He's clear on the 40-yard line. How far do you suggest they go any further than that?
Well, right now he can go up pretty much. No, because he needs to get back. If they come out quick and, would run, he's within, right now nobody could play a ball and get
down
one behind him.
Yeah.
So he's fine now. And you'll see him moving back just to keep that nobody could put it over his head.
Oh.
He's hanging on.
Number 3, Ryan Hill. I don't know what that call was. This stadium is full of bees.
Armful of shirt. Yeah, and that's why he plays out. Any ball that's kicked long like that, he can get to it. If he was back in his goal, that would give them an opportunity to run up on it, and it would be a race for the ball. But if he's already that far out,
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I was told that that's a kick that you hate to see your players make at your basket and instead of trying to kick it out on the side.
The side, you mean the side of your foot? You mean kicking it out? Yeah. Yeah, you want to kick it on the side because most teams can't throw a ball into the middle in front of your goal, where he can kick a ball right into the middle of the goal, which is a good scoring opportunity like that. He's got a ball right in front of the net. All somebody has to do is get some part of their body on it and put it in the net. Not many teams, although some teams have players that can throw it from the sidelines to in front of the net.
Right.
And I think I've got one that I'm going to work with that I'll bet she can probably.
I think I know who you're going to say is Lauren Mack.
She might be a possibility too. She's a big girl and got big arms. Actually, Natalie Willard.
Natalie?
Is the one, yeah.
I got on her case last week when we was out there because she told me that, unless I misunderstood her, she told me she had never played before. And then I find out she's played in some other lower leagues and.
Yeah, I believe she's played Kiwanis before a number of years ago. I don't know how, or maybe it was St. Pat's. St. Pat's has had
Get down.
Shot.
Boy, oh boy.
Steve Baker had one similar to that in in the Wellington or no Tree of Life game. He had a similar shot like that. He made from about that was probably 30 yards. The orange line's 18 yards, so that was another 10. It was probably close to 30-yard shot, 25, 30-yard shot. He made one against Tree of Life from there. He's got a good shot from out there.
Derek Eads, number 9. We got Tyler Bennett. Back over to Eads.
Right. Derek called him off. And
one thing about this game is size doesn't really make that much difference, does it? I mean,
doesn't all
you can play at any size. It's not like basketball where they're looking for the big guys.
Tallest guy, right.
And football, they're strong kids.
Right. Yeah, a small kid can play. I mean, there's a place for him. And there's a place for size, like we were talking about Eric up front. I mean, so he doesn't get muscled off the ball.
Right.
There's a place for speed if you're a smaller kid and got speed. I mean, you can definitely be an advantage. The fun thing about soccer, I guess any sports, is it's a puzzle, and you're trying to see where you can put your players to their best advantage. Where are they best going to serve the team, and that's the fun part of it. Seeing where to put the players out.
Ryan Hill's having a little workout right there in the middle. And here comes McKinley, and he shoots wide.
It was Chris Byram and he's a freshman, and that's probably a freshman mistake back there.
We're down to 16 minutes now.
They've got a really young defense.
The girls over there playing. The girls over there playing. They needed a ball out there. They blamed on each other.
Oh, okay. Have you seen any of that stuff on TV?
No, I haven't.
We had what little bit we was able to do out there the other day before the rain chased us off. It was on last week. It was on this week. What? Let me think.
When do you normally play, though?
Yeah, it was on this weekend.
It was on the weekend. I tried to get it on. I would suggest turn to the channel every evening to see if anything's on there, because I had to work my stuff in between what the school has on there. And I try not to override them. But we're trying to do a little bit of everything. We got volleyball, soccer. We do home and away football. And that kind of takes a lot of time.
That is a big commitment. Yeah, I was talking about size. Derek Eads out there and he's just new to soccer probably 2 years ago. Last year as a freshman he played 1 year on the middle school team. So he's new to soccer and has really come around. He's a good athlete.
Get in.
Almost scored. He scored on a head ball at the last game.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was a free kick, and which the ball was out here in front of the goal. Free kick, the ball's dead, and the person taking the kick kicked it over to this side of the goal, the left side of the goal, and then he just came flying in, put his head on it right in front of the goalie, and put it in the net. And talking about size, the goalie had him by probably a head, but he got in there at the right position. He was up there.
He had a header on that one.
He was up there challenging on that one. Yeah, he's
a scrapper.
Another fearless little player. Yeah.
I knew his father. His father was the same age as my children, and he grew up about 2 houses down the street from me. His father did. His father was never very big either. Daryl. He was never very big, but he was a feisty one.
Yeah, Derek's a good athlete.
I had to spank him every now and then. He'll like hearing that. I think these kids see me nowadays and they don't realize how old I really am, and they don't stop to remember that they grew up with my kids.
You never told the story about
which one?
At the soccer game there. The kid thought your voice sounded familiar.
Oh, I was at the soccer game. One of your soccer games. And I was standing there on the sidelines watching last Saturday a week ago. And I told one kid, I said, he said something to me, and he says, "You sound like that guy on TV." And I said, "Yeah, he sucks, doesn't he?" He said, "He sure does." And then the kid told us later, didn't know who I was.
We got a penalty and a yellow card. I think it was Ryan Hill. He went after the ball and he got the guy's foot. I really don't think it was intentional. I couldn't see it. I think he went after the ball. The guy moved the ball away from him, and he got all his foot. Yeah, I heard it. And we've got to be 10 yards. The wall, which is the 3 players, have to be 10 yards away. He took a shot on goal.
Whoa. And we got a catch.
Got the save.
Saved by Owen Ryan.
Pretty good distribution.
A lot of soccer players end up being field goal kickers, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Got a number of them.
In the professional ranks.
Right, and most of them most of them kick soccer style. Nice passing back and forth, bringing it back and forth across the field, and there's the ball.
And we could have chance.
Oh, man!
Ooh, he looked like he was inside the goal. It doesn't matter.
No, the goalie, as long as the ball, it's where the ball is. The ball has to be completely over the end line.
Okay.
Every part of the ball
has to be over
all the way over the end line. The goalie can be as far back as he wants, as long as he's got the ball out in front of the goal line. It's got to break that. The whole ball's got to break the plane.
Of course, from here he looks like he's staying inside, and he may not be.
No, right now he's right outside, just about it. I know he's about right on it now.
Man, it looks like they do a real good job of passing the ball.
They do.
Yeah,
and they do a good job of dribbling the ball.
Yeah.
That's what I call dribbling the ball.
Man. Right, it is dribbling the ball, and possession and passing. Good. This group of kids have good skills.
Good job of controlling the ball.
These other guys, McKinley, it seem like they're really good controllers, but they're not taking the ball at their end of the field.
Individually they're good. What I've seen of them individually, good, but as a team, there's very little teamwork between them. Is what it looks like to me. Good individual skills.
Did you hear that? I heard the foreign language there. Listen.
No, this guy here.
And he was too. I was coming. Okay.
Crossed by Dusty Ryan.
And you believe it or not, these high school teams are going and getting the people from foreign lands and bring them into their schools.
Some exchange students. We've had a number of pretty good exchange students that have played soccer here.
I know Dayton Christian brought in some basketball players.
Oh, really?
Boys and girls. And one of them was one of the best around.
They were holding Tyler Bennett. So we've got a free kick from here.
And we got number 10, Chris Byram. Okay.
Uh-oh. Yellow card for, he was standing too close, and I'm not sure what he was saying. He may have been saying something too.
I don't think the ref could even
understand what he was saying.
Yeah,
I wish I could hear him.
Could have been he was standing. If you need to be 10 yards from the ball is what the rule is, and if the referee had asked him to move and he didn't move, then could be a yellow card. Chris Byram has a nice long kick, and they're using him in this situation to try to get a ball up front. We've got 3 players across. Looks like Steve Craner.
Number
Steve
10, Chris Byram.
Steve Baker, and I don't know who's on the far. Let's see if this Josh Roach on the far side.
Is that number 3? Is that Hill on this end?
No, this is Matt Takis down here, number 11.
Number 11.
I think it's Brian Chin, number 13
maybe? 13 maybe?
Yeah, 13, Brian
Okay.
Chin.
I can see the 3.
4 across the front there. He'll probably try to put the ball up there in the middle with these guys running in towards the goal. Oh, no, fooled me. Played it across the field.
Oh.
And got it picked.
Good ball reversal.
Yep. Kind of a weak pass there.
And we were talking the other day.
Here we go.
This ball reversal works about the same as like in basketball.
It sure does. You get everybody pulled over to one side.
Yeah.
You reverse it to the open side and attack from the other side. Catch them in a shift.
Right.
You try to catch them in a shift, and it's time to score.
I was looking at some of your girls after the game. They take it seriously.
Oh,
I mean, they were upset.
Oh, they're all business on the field,
yeah,
and all fun off the field. They're unbelievably how much fun they are off the field, but you put them on the field, and they're all business. They take their game.
Must have been out of bounds.
happy with them. They're completely serious on the field. They've done really well. They've had some good
This
experiences.
hold on, right there.
Jillian McLean.
Right. She's sophomore. Did I see? Sophomore.
She's a sophomore. She played on the boys team. She lettered on the boys team last year.
Okay.
She gave up a letter this year to play with us. So that was a big, hard decision on her part, but it's a big
help for you.
Big help for us.
Was she hurt today? I didn't remember seeing her out there.
No, she didn't play today. So she, that could have been. Although the girls really picked it up without her. She plays right in the middle of the field, and that's where you control the field at. So we definitely weren't at our full strength tonight. But the girls were very strong. And it's not an individual that's going to make the whole team.
Right.
Our team is very. We don't have a lot of stars.
Very team-oriented.
Very team-oriented, and that's what we try to keep it.
That's good.
I do need Jenny Tennell back in the back has just turned into a tremendous player back there. I don't know if you noticed.
I called her name out a few times. I wasn't sure.
How composed she is back there. She's just no panic, very composed on the ball, and stopped a lot of attacks. Yeah, we've got a great group of girls. Yeah, I was expecting to have a real beginner team, and they're way past the beginner team.
I can see that. I was watching this like.
Nice.
I was thinking
Matt Takis into the middle.
I was thinking hand-eye coordination. This is foot-eye coordination. I was watching that right in the middle of the field, and it takes a lot of coordination on that.
Yes, it does. Oh, another beautiful pass.
Can't get to it.
Two great feeds by Matt.
He made sure that wasn't going in, didn't he?
Yep, made sure we got it out of there. That's when you're back in the middle. You just want to get it out of there. You want to take it out controlled, but if there's another, if a player from another team, then you just got to get it out of there. Can't let the ball lay in there, or somebody's going to kick it into the net. Like that. He just wanted to get it out. But they're not. Once they come out, they're not passing as a team.
Right. I've been seeing that very well.
Now, the keeper came out for that. He probably should have called that player off. And because he can pick it up, he can come all the way out to the 18-yard lines and either punt it or throw it from the 18.
Okay. Got a push there.
Free kick. Uh-oh. All right.
Is that a penalty kick? Maybe if it's inside the box.
Wow.
It may be a penalty kick.
Ooh, penalty kick.
I think it was inside the box.
It's inside the box. It is a penalty kick. They're putting it down for a penalty kick. Number 21, is that Steve
Craner?
Steve Craner.
I think he said he likes to be called Craner.
They answer to whatever it is.
Yeah.
Irritate Dale a little bit.
His sister's a competitor.
Mm-hmm. She's a tremendous athlete.
And London scores.
5 minutes and
froze, man.
40 seconds.
5 minutes and 40 seconds, and London takes the lead.
The goalie froze.
Free kick by Steve Craner, or Craner, however you want to say it. It's a point.
Yeah, the goalie was froze. About the only thing you can really do is take a guess on those and go one way or another. And
hope you guessed the right way.
Guess the right way, but then again, some people take the shot right at the goalie, hoping he will dive either way, and then you have a wide open net. So that's a tough one.
And that's what the girls got beat on.
Yeah, that was a. And really, we didn't get beat on that. We should have, like I said, we should have had 5 goals. I don't. Point-wise, that is what we lost on, but we should have had more goals. We should have had that way secured away.
Well, so far, the boys have been controlling things for London. We are leading in the score in the first half. We got under 6 minutes to go in the half. Are all your rest of your games going to be over here?
No. I believe unless all our games are scheduled to be on the field.
Was this one scheduled to be here? The reason I asked is because I said something about it over TV, and I'd like to see it over here. But when you got both of them going at the same time, it's just good you're getting the games in.
Right. I think it's a good setup too. But Ryan Hill stealing the ball and bringing it upfield. Got good numbers here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 against 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I see in numbers. So good numbers.
And this is what you call team ball.
Yeah.
And we had a steal.
Hassan got caught double teamed and
whistle for something.
Offsides. Had 2 of their players behind our players. Offside is you cannot, when the ball's kicked, you have to have 2 of the other team behind you. Goalie counts as 1, so they have to have 1 other player in front of them when the ball is passed up to them.
Okay.
Or you have to have the ball in front of you. Once the ball's in front of you, you can't be offsides. But if the ball's coming from behind you, nice head back to, it's like Steve Craner. Craner take a
21.
Shot.
Yep.
About a
Steve Craner, midfield, sophomore.
Probably about a 35-yard shot. Now there's where Eric's strong on the ball, although they called it against him. I didn't look like he was trying to shield off on the ball and keep the ball in front of him.
Eric Cisco.
Steve Baker and Ryan Hill comes out with the ball.
Take away Ryan Hill for. Can you do that? Actually catch the ball between your legs?
Yep, sure can. If somebody would try to kick it out from your legs, they'd probably call it dangerous. Give it to the other team because you're holding the ball between your legs. They try to kick it. That's a dangerous situation. Right. To hold the ball between your legs is dangerous if someone was there to kick it. If nobody's around you, then it's not really dangerous. Someone would have to actually try to take a kick at it too. Then they would probably call it a dangerous play. And a lot of times referees will let calls go if it has no effect on the game. It's better to let the game play, just keep the game going. It's really a continuous game, and a good referee will let things that have no effect on the game go. Whoa, they had somebody pass through.
And they scored, and we have a tie ball game with 2:10 to go in the first half. Linden McKinley ties it up.
They got some speed up front.
Yeah, they were moving then, weren't
they? Didn't that guy move out of there?
He sure did.
Yeah.
Okay, 1-1. With 2:10 to go in the first half, we have a tie game.
Brian just taking the ball up, playing it to the corner. A little bit too much for Derek to get to.
The clock never even started.
There it goes.
A little slow there.
Couldn't ask for a much better night, could you?
Oh, it's a beautiful night. Perfect night for soccer.
Now, is that a design play like what he just did there? Or design move?
Yeah, it's probably one of his one moves he uses. To drop the ball back is usually when you're going forward. If you can drop a ball back, that guy wasn't guarded. Usually the guy behind you, the defense is moving back, so the guy behind you a lot of times will be wide open, and he can see the whole field in front of him. So if your back's turned to the goal, it's better to play it back to him to where he has a whole vision of the field, where your back's turned and you can't really see forward.
Right.
And he dropped it back to that guy, and he was wide open and had big vision of the whole field. Ball through to Steve Craner, and he plays it to the corner. And
it's gonna.
It's out. Probably goal kick. Looks like it was on this side of the flag, which would be a goal kick out in front of the goal. 50 seconds left.
50 seconds left in the first half. You got a tie game, 1-1. What's the most points you've seen scored in a game?
Usually 10. Well, I've seen 10 or 15 before.
Really?
Not really many games out here. I think Mifflin. I think either last year or the year, it must have been the year before, was 10-0. I think 10 or 12-0. That's the city schools are real hard to predict. Mifflin doesn't have much of a program. Linden McKinley is doing a pretty good job out here today. Some have a good program, some don't.
It's surprising to me, and I'm not trying to be cute, to see that many men of color, playing soccer. I guess it's more of a, highly touted sport than what people really thinks it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and I think it's Linden McKinley. I think it's predominantly a black school.
Right. So we got a halftime. Halftime. We got 10 minutes to wait here, so we'll take a break. And please don't leave me. You can take a break, but come back.
I'll be back.
Okay. And some Gary McNeil, Mark Ryan. We'll be back in a little bit. Second half. We have 24 seconds before we get rolling here. And Coach Mark Ryan will be back with me in just a minute. The score is 1-1. On a beautiful downfield pass and run that Linden McKinley had. It was almost like a fast break in basketball or a football along. And there's the Gladiators to your marks. London has possession first. Number 3, Ryan Hill, reverses, trying to get some people out of position. I think London uses quite a few plays. And like Mark Ryan was saying, these kids might make up their own plays. London has been on the attack most of the time, except for that one time when they scored against us. And that only, couple passes. And we were basically outrun. That'll get you a break. But not long, since they have balls on the side to throw in.
It cooled down here.
It has cooled down some. We're over here where we're not on the other side. This air wouldn't be getting to us, I don't think. Which way is the wind blowing? It's coming across this way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe to keep them bees in until we can get out of here. And another attempt. Let me see, number 13, I believe it was. Brian Chin. So we're going to have, where's the ball? Okay. See them long legs reach in there and stop that ball?
They're starting to play some ball now.
London's got numbers on him. Well, they're still attacking. He don't have anybody down there with him if he would get the ball.
Right.
And I'm not really sure how, I'm going to ask Coach Ryan when he comes back how that works. Were they allowed to get out in front of him when if the ball is behind them and your players got the ball? Good header. Oh, we got a bunch of headers there. One back-to-back headers, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Listen at him. I heard one of them say, "Come on, Muhammad." Now there's about 7 Muhammads I heard when they introduced him. And that ball looked like it come off his chest. You see that move there? I'm not sure what happened, but I liked what I saw. Number 11. That's Matt Takis. What do they say? It's more interesting since I talked to Coach Ryan, just watch them make their fakes and how they make their moves and try to attack. 22, Steve Baker. Number 8 with the ball right now, Jared Pickens. Steve Craner. Back to Baker. And we're going toward the goal. And he was trying to get a header. Near save. That's a pretty good hustle if I can get a number there. Was that Hill? No, 13. Brian Chin was in on that plot, almost near play there. Score is 1-1, and we have 34 minutes to go in this contest. And they got our runner here, trouble, and a good save. They wanted a foul of some kind.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't see who made that move.
Apparently it was legal.
As long as it's not called.
Come on, Jen. Come on, man.
Got hustled by number 10. That's Chris Byram. Derek Eads hustle there. They were putting pressure on him. Lennon's going to get a free kick. Oh, they're talking now. You couldn't hear much the first half, but the pass was stolen. 21. Steve Craner was in on that. Come out in favor of Linden McKinley. A lot of faking going there, wasn't there? Steve Baker. Oh, he tried to get a header and missed the whole ball. Good fake. 22. Baker.
It hit his hand.
Looked like it, didn't it? And the goalie handles that one. stops that point. The score still is 1-1. 32 minutes to go in the second half. Trouble. And good save by Owen Ryan. And there's a push there, nothing called. Look like McKinley's on the attack. London steals the ball. Get it out of here as Ryan Hill puts out the midfield. And we have a possible something there. Had a little action while he was gone. It's a long way down there, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Longer way back.
The Linden McKinley team seems like they're picking up that they're talking a lot to each other.
A little more teamwork. They sure put a ball.
Come on, baby.
You got Brian Chin.
It's good. Brian Chin ups the score at 31:07. 31 minutes and 7/10 of a second left in the fourth quarter. London takes the lead.
See where that ball came from, but they came from way out of the backfield.
It did.
Back in here and played it up to him, and he was gone. I'm surprised the other team sometimes. They're not ready for that ball coming. We've been playing it so controlled, working the ball upfield.
Right.
It kind of lulled them to sleep, I think. And then you try one of those long balls like that, put it out front, and they weren't expecting.
Weren't ready for it.
Kind of surprised them a little bit, I think. And really, that's soccer. If you can kind of, use a little bit of surprise sometimes too, individually and as a team.
Strategy.
Be unpredictable.
Number 8.
You don't want to be too predictable.
Jared Pickens. Now, would that be considered a trip or
yes,
what?
that was considered it. He tripped him. Got his legs and pretty much took his legs out. And we got Steve Baker taking the kick, puts it out front, and Linden McKinley brought that up pretty well. Puts it up there, but nobody's up.
Right.
Except for us.
I don't know how to explain it, but I had a situation earlier, and I was trying to figure out. They had their player, like, controlling the ball, and 2 other players were running behind him. Did they have to stay behind him?
No.
I remember you were saying something about being off sides, and then it's
well, how many players?
Trying to clarify
how many of our
that.
players were behind him? Were any of our players behind him? As long as the guy with the ball, as long as he had 2 of our players, a goalie and 1 other player, then nobody is off sides.
okay.
But if a guy was on a breakaway, one of their players was on a breakaway, and his other 2 players were behind him, and we didn't have any defenders back there, if he passed the ball forward to them, if they got out in front of him and he passed the ball forward, then they would be offside.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
They would be offsides.
Maybe I'm missing the point. It would seem like
this guy over on the other side is offsides.
Okay.
But until a ball is played and he is in the play, the offsides will not be called. Now he's coming back.
Okay.
And now he's got himself onside because he's got a player. He's got a player
between him or
him
whatever
and the goal. Right. You need 2 players. The goalie is 1. He's always unless he would come out too far. But the goalie's 1, and then 1 other defender you have to have in front of you.
Does that sound like a kind of an odd rule? I mean, it looked like you would want.
It prevents cherry picking. It prevents that player from going down, standing beside your goalie, and just waiting to kick along.
So that's the whole object of it.
Yeah, it makes the game a little more interesting. To where you can't just stick 2 players down in front of the goal and wait and try to bomb balls. Kick long balls down to them.
Okay. I understand that now. I just wasn't getting through to me. Like on a fast break, you want your players out in front of you so you can pass the ball to them.
Right.
I'm speaking of basketball, so I'm more or less relating.
Right, to basketball. I guess it'd be more like hockey, where you can't cross the blue line, I guess it is, and you can't go off sides until the puck's been played into that end. Nice tackle on that one.
Number 8. That's called a tackle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where he tackles the ball and he blocks the ball. That's called a tackle when you.
Jared Pickens. made that tackle that time.
It was Jared or Ryan. It might have been Ryan. No, it was Ryan Hill. The 3 and 8 looks a lot alike.
Okay.
And I think we kicked that out over the end line, so now they've got a corner kick, I believe, is what they're going to call it.
And I would probably figure it was Ryan Hill because he's not afraid to
Right, it looked like
throw his body into it.
Yeah.
Not saying that Jaron is, but we've seen Ryan do it a couple times, so now he will get
Jared plays
in the mix.
Yeah. And that's kind of his job back there is to
Rough it up.
cover for anybody. Yeah, what to cover for anybody, to jump in there and cover for anybody who needs cover for.
The air's kind of changed on us, a little nippy. Feels good,
It
but
does feel good. And it certainly feel good to them out on the field, too.
yeah.
When you're running, you really produce some heat.
How about that? Triple header.
Look at that pass. Pass from Steve to Stephen Craner. And now he tries to get it over to Derek. And Tyler coming through. Okay, Tyler went up, so Owen keeper was trying to call for some help to get back. Now Tyler comes back. You can see Tyler fell back into the middle.
That's a beautiful fake there.
Well, he just played a little bit too far over, got it over the end line. Going out to Steve Craner, and he comes back up and picks the ball up again. Coming through, puts it out to Derek. The guy goes down.
And he knew he did it.
Yeah, and now we got a free kick. This is a pretty good spot on the field to have a free kick. They can put a free opportunity to put the ball over here in front of goal. Get some guys up there.
Okay. You all right, Carl?
A couple of those they've been playing clear across the field here, but I think they'll play this one in front of the goal. Oh, just a step off too. I think it was Eric Sisko about a step off there. High kick. He kicked
free kick?
High kick, yeah, or dangerous play. He had his foot up too high. You can't have your foot up that high when somebody's around you. If somebody's not around you, you can, of course, kick it as high as you want. But oh, nice.
What do you do with those kicks where what's name? I want to say Pele goes upside down
And kicks
over his head.
As long as nobody's around, around him. And when you get a professional level, they'd let a little more go than what they do at a high school level, as far as those things.
24 minutes, Carl.
Seen some of those pro games or the MLS games. I mean, those guys are vicious. They don't think soccer is much of a contact sport, but if you have ever watched at the professional level, those guys are taking each other down, and it gets very physical, and it gets pretty physical out here.
Yep,
too.
there was right just as soon as you said it. Yeah.
I think it's no contact sport, but the only protection you have are shin pads.
Is that
Jared
Pickens?
He's over here now.
Those numbers are so
that's Tyler
misleading.
Bennett. That's Tyler Bennett across the other side there. That was Chris Byram taking the kick off their head and out of bounds for a corner kick. Take it. Yeah, very, very physical sport. Endurance-wise, and I mean, you have endurance. You're out there for 40 minutes possibly. I had a couple girls tonight that played. I think they played just about. I believe Natalie played all 80 minutes. And that's when you're out there running up and down the field. 80 minutes.
It was a long time. Yeah.
But it goes by really quick, I think. And
shows you what kind of shape you're in.
Right, and and of course you sprint for a while. You sprint when you have to, and then you, like right now, you try to catch your breath when you can. And so it's an endurance sport. You need to have the speed, like we talked about, strength. There's a lot of things that play into it that you really don't think about.
Do you lift weights in your program?
We don't yet, because my concern right now is ooh, that was pretty close. Call them offsides. It's pretty close.
Now, you were saying it's close to being offsides. He was too far out?
Right. Both the defender and him were really close together. If they're side by side, they're okay. But if their player is ahead of our player,
I don't like
it's
that.
offside. You don't like that?
Especially when he was smoking down the field. Now, that wouldn't be cherry picking. If you're just standing down there.
Right. But where do you
Draw the line
at? The line's drawn if you're in back of that player. It doesn't matter how far you are.
Yeah.
If you're in back of that player, it's offside. So it's a timing thing. That guy has got to take off right when the ball's kicked. And the thing with that is the referee looks downfield here. He looks where the ball's kicked. When the ball's kicked, then by the time he looks up to see where the player's at, that player could be, downfield. But he doesn't, So it's a tough call. It's a tough call for a referee to make. Oh, nice ball right in front of goal. Oh, that was beautiful. That was a very nice kick by, was that Steve Baker? I believe that put that ball in there.
22.
That was a beautiful.
Steve Baker.
Oh, nice shot.
And it's in. Who made that?
Steve Craner, I believe.
Craner, okay.
I believe.
That run to score up to 3-1 gives us a little breathing room.
21, yeah, Steve Craner.
Steve Craner.
Nice shot. That had to come from what? 18, 28, near 30 yards out, I would say anyway. That was
good shot.
Got a good foot on that, and that was a tremendous shot. That's a tremendous weapon. Again, goalie not expecting a shot to come from out there. He's waiting for a ball to come in, and I think it surprised him a little bit because he should have that should have had plenty of time for him to react to that ball coming from that far out.
You'd have thought.
But, yeah, because that's a long distance.
Unless he was blocked out.
Oh, that guy pulled him down. Pulled him down. Whistle.
They're still playing. They're letting them play.
There was a whistle.
Oh man!
I don't know what happened with the refs on that one. There was a whistle and then there wasn't one.
Get up! Get up! All right.
Steve's going to take another one. Well, maybe it's pass up front.
And with 21 minutes to go in the contest, Linden is leading with a score of 3-1. This is Gary McNeil along with Mark Ryan and Carl King. Bringing you the game. I feel a little bit better now that I got somebody up here who knows what the sport's about. When I didn't see you right away, I said, "Oh, I'm in trouble."
Yeah, I had to go gather a couple of our game balls and stuff that we left over by the bench.
Handball.
What'd they say?
Don't ask me. And Steve goes through two of them. And
another shot.
All in goal.
Oh. No.
Takes a whack at it.
Yeah.
He got a little adrenaline pump on that one. Yeah, he's mad.
Steve Baker.
Let's see, we got, I'm sure this is, I believe, a exchange student, Andres Monsal, running for Eric Cisco, looks like, up front.
Is this a exchange student here too, Hassan?
No, he's lived here in London for a number of years. He's played at on our younger traveling teams and he's played with us. He's been around for quite a while. Nice pass to Andres, brings it back. Ooh, that's Hassan. Blocked that one. Couldn't get hold of it. They're just having difficulty getting the ball out of there, aren't they? They're trying to bring it out controlled and keep possession, but it might be better just to get the ball out of there right now.
It's getting a little tacky in there.
Yes, it is.
Now, who's that on?
Calling Hassan, I guess, for knock the guy down there. And Ryan takes that ball, takes it away. And Hassan's back in it.
This looks like those feet come out of nowhere. Shut up.
Way.
He don't believe it.
Well, he thought it was going to be called against him, but it wasn't. ref.
Turn your back, you're liable to get kicked in the head.
Steve Craner hustling in there.
Well, they finally got it out past midfield. Nobody down there with it, but
Jared, the play on that, he's just putting the ball out to let us get back. Now you can see how we're getting our numbers back. He just didn't want us to be numbers down, so he just puts the ball out long enough for the rest of the team to get back and get position, and now we got numbers on them. Ooh, missed kick on that one.
What do you do?
Yeah, he's got a missed kick. I think got his foot caught in the grass or something. Oh,
that can hurt.
Get a call on that one.
A little over aggressive there.
Man, that's all right.
So what you're saying, when he kicked it out here to get his team back, it would not have been a smart kick just to kick it down toward the goalie?
It probably would have been, yeah, if he would have took the ball back to the goalie, that probably would have been a better play, because the goalie then could have probably switched over to the other side and we would have kept possession.
Right.
But, you know, if it's a decision between, watch this.
You got everybody in there, you overkicked it.
Or I needed a guy a little bit farther over there. Yeah, usually if you're like one-on-one and you got a player on your back, another from the other team coming, and you're one-on-one, and the choices are, if that, you know, you don't want to take a chance that guy stealing the ball and going to goal,
right?
Then you just put the ball out. But he probably had enough time that he could have turned it, went back to the goalie, and played a safe play. But he's still a young player. This is, like I said, his second year in the high school. Doing a really nice job for being back there at defense. He was more of a midfielder forward last year. Is where we had him at. He's
is there anybody on the team that can't go across the 50-yard line?
No, everybody can go anywhere on the field.
Okay.
Goalie included. Goalie could go all the way down the other end of the field if he wanted to. I mean, you don't want him to.
Right.
You want to keep spread out. You want to stay spread out. You want to support the guy with the ball. The guy with the ball, you want to give him a lot of passing opportunities. You want to keep your spacing on the field is really the object. So everybody has their role and has what they're to do.
I think they're getting a little perturbed now. 3-1. We're down to 15 minutes.
Yeah, and that does happen sometimes at the end of games, unfortunately, and that's usually when things get a little touchy. It's Tyler Bennett, I believe, got up on that one.
Oh!
Into the head. Woo! Yeah, they're quick. Shielded him off. Used his body to.
What was that call?
Out of bounds.
Or they get it.
Oh, were they out of bounds? You lose sight of the lines. From up here, the line is clear and it's not clear.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to see the orange lines. They have to use orange to offset from the
inside white line.
It just didn't show up quite as well as the weights.
He tried to split the defenders and get a header.
Yeah, he got a little bit of the guy's shoulder, I think. Not anything too big, but got a piece of his shoulder.
How we doing on time, Carl? We're gonna be all right?
And that's where the goalie plays out. He had a ball. He had a play on that ball, but he let nobody's even coming at it. So that's why he plays out from the goal. He can get those long balls that they try to put through.
Oh, that could hurt. Number 8, Jared Pickens takes a shot to the head.
And he's right back.
And he's right here. Hard head, boy. You're a hard headed young man.
He left that when he went after the ball. He left this position, but very good coverage. Steve Baker that came back. He came back from a midfield position to cover for the defender. Jared went in to go after that ball, and Steve did a very nice job of coming back. And that's what you do. You cover for each other, supporting each other on defense. Steve kind of pushed him down. He may get a call there.
Oh man, they're gonna get it.
It was kind of a cheap call, but he had his hands on him, and that was a real.
He's been that was pushing for one the last few minutes.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary. That wasn't extremely bad, but he did have his hands. He did have his hands on him.
I'd like to see him make the right decision and stop this.
He missed it.
didn't even get it in the net. Now he was almost, well, he may not have gotten it in there had that ball went in the net, because he made the right move.
Right. If it was low, Owen had a very good chance of saving that one. If he would have put it up high, there might not have been much chance.
Right.
He was on the ground. He was in that corner. And it wasn't a real strong shot. He tried to place it. He just tried to place it. Normally, if you don't have to kill the ball, if you place it in that corner with just enough to beat the goalie getting out there, you usually got a goal.
A lot of common sense in this game.
And another ball played up through the front.
Uh-oh.
Wow. And Eric's strength. There's where the strength. There's the strength part of it. Did you see how he kept that player off of him when he took that shot?
And that was who?
Eric Cisco.
Cisco was a friend of mine. Cisco kid. That makes the score 4-1. We are seeing some score in this game.
Yes, we are.
Carl thinks he's in his living room with this big monitor.
Next thing he'll be wanting a big screen, huh?
He already does.
He already does.
We had one in the gym at one time. Had a
big screen,
40-inch.
Oh wow!
Up on the mezzanine. So some official got upset and said they got mad at people in the stands could see themselves on TV. $12.50 to go, and London goes up 4-1. London's quick. They're quick to the ball.
There's a lot to that. I mean, if you can get to those balls and win them, keep possession.
Yeah.
If you have possession, that means the other team
can't score
when you've got the ball.
He just about threw his leg out of socket trying to misjudging that.
That guy, there's a card. I don't know. I question the card there. He kind of got him from behind. That's a dangerous situation. Somebody coming in from behind a player like that.
Did he kick this in right in the goal, or does that touch somebody?
This is looks like a direct kick, which he can kick it straight in the goal. If the referee has his hand up in the air, it's what's called an indirect kick, and it has to touch somebody.
Oh, so how about that?
There are two different kinds of kicks, and it all depends. Well, it depends what the call was, but the referee will signal it by having his hand in the air if it's an indirect, which it has to hit somebody else.
Okay.
Holding on to him.
Two hands in the air on that. I'm not sure what that's.
Another penalty. We take another penalty shot. Looks like we may have one. Another penalty shot.
Now, do you get to pick the player to kick the penalty shot?
Yeah, coach usually makes that call. And it looks like he's got Steve picked out to do his penalty kicks.
It's all quiet. The clock is stopped. And here comes the move. Bingo.
Oh, yeah.
That runs the score up at 11:25 to go in the contest. London goes up 5-1. And who was that made that there, Mark?
Steve Kreiner.
Steve Kreiner. Yeah, he likes the. Now wait a minute. They told me he likes it Kreiner.
That one's for Dale.
I was talking to his dad today. He says his name is Kreiner.
Just plain old Kreiner to me.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah. The way it's spelled, it looks like Kreiner. Usually I'll take and change it to an A or something like that, so it's more, because you look at it and you start thinking, then automatically you say Kreiner. I guess they've been called worse things. I know I have.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you coached here in London, Mark?
Well, I was boys assistant the last 2 years, and then girls this year.
Okay.
And then coached the middle school team. I've had most of these players on a middle school team.
Good save there. A lucky break, wasn't it?
Yeah, the goalie
Their player
had.
almost knocked that in.
Yeah, their player guy almost got that one. Yeah, I've had most of these players on one team or another. Steve Baker and Ryan Hill, and middle school and youth teams.
They even have indoor soccer too, don't they?
Yeah, most of the boys, a good number of the boys play indoor soccer, which is it's a really fun game. It's played on indoor-outdoor carpeting, basically on a hockey rink, where the ball is always alive because it doesn't, unless you kick it up over the walls, it doesn't go out of bounds.
It's never out of bounds.
Yeah, so it's pretty much in play all the time, and it's 5-on-5, 5-on-5 plus a goalie. So you got 6 people. It's more like It's really more like basketball.
Okay.
Because you're 5 up the field, 5 down the. You're up and down the field. There's no offsides in that one, so that one you can cherry pick or do whatever you want. But if you cherry pick, then you don't have enough guys back to play defense. You're playing 5. It'd be like cherry picking in basketball. You don't have
nobody back
to play defense.
Wow.
Speed.
Yes, yeah. And he had a guy right there in the middle. If he would have brought that ball back to that guy.
As a matter of fact, there was 2 guys there, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was 2 guys. One was guard. I think we had 1 guy and they had 2 guys. So.
Coach is not too happy with that call. He wants a penalty kick.
Should be concerned about his
Got
player.
a player down.
Yeah, he should be concerned about his player.
For real.
Penalty kick. Doesn't seem too
Take it off a minute. Come on, boy. We need try and save time.
Good run. There we go. Right.
And the clock is running.
Clock is running. So.
We got, I think, about 8 minutes. We're right on the button with this time here, so I will be doing some stops and starts here. Okay, Linden brings the ball in bounds, and it's back out of bounds.
Which in for?
On the Linden Monroe game.
Oh, I didn't see the intro.
You didn't get to see it? That's one where I had the fire, and they was coming running through the fire and stuff. Man, that thing bit me again. Good block. Who he is?
Sorry.
No, it ain't.
I don't want to break the camera.
Yeah.
I'm the one to
For
break
next year,
camera of
don't you?
anybody. You told me they're not. Ain't never been cool. I thought it wasn't on there. I watched it on TV and it was on there.
That's called a tackle, huh?
Yeah, it's called a slide tackle when he slides in like that. Ooh, looked like he threw him down. Some good ball skills there, but it's what he ends up with. Well, he did end up with the ball. I thought he was going to lose it there for a minute. He still ended up losing it. And so they went with the ball, but it doesn't do any good. It's not. That was a nice back pass. Didn't quite get through there.
That's what they used to say in basketball.
Good inbound.
The clock still goes, unless there's an injury or a goal.
Ooh.
Yeah, and what that means, once he touched it, and then he can kick it directly into the goal once the ball's been touched. That was an indirect kick. So 2 people have to touch it before it goes in the goal on an indirect kick.
Just learned something there, Carl.
And Kurt Shellhouse feeds it up to
Looked like
Andre.
a shuffle pass. And this Linden comes up victorious over Linden McKinley with a score of 5-1. This is Gary McNeil, and Mark Ryan got away before I got a chance to get him on. We thought we didn't have enough tape, but we did have enough. And in the meantime, we'll get him next time, but stick around. No, don't stick around. I'm going to have this on shortly. This is Gary McNeil saying, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. We're out of tape. Bye.